Okay.
I mean, they better not be. You're about to tell a story for 3.5 hours. What if I don't? Someone
Then
in a
don't.
hot tub is on right now.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know.
fine.
I opened Twitch and
Jerk
that's
off
that's.
during D&D.
You got tabs? Come on.
Yeah, right?
I use the app. Thank you very much. 'Cause I'm a sadist.
With that being said, welcome back, everybody, to Rain. This is... Or I guess it's welcome back. Roll for it. Whatever. This is Rain, the Monday group. Yeah. There was a slight issue with the VOD uploading on Friday, Saturday last week. The issue was I forgot. So when I was at work today, I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot to do the VOD, so I uploaded it this morning. So it's up there now. And yeah, everything's all good. I will be better about doing it on Fridays and Saturdays. Let's see, things to talk about. So, of course, obviously we're live now. Mondays 6:30 to 10ish, and then Tuesdays is 6 to 9, and that's happening tomorrow as well. The other group is good to go, presumably, and they're continuing their adventure, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Once again, this is two groups in the same world, so things that this group does will affect the other group, and vice versa. Let's see, what else to talk about? Might be D&D this Wednesday for the Tomb of Annihilation. We'll let you know. Just tune in, and if we're live, we're live. If we're not, then, have a night off or whatever. I might get a cat, so we'll see. If that's the day of adoption, that's the day of adoption. D&D can always wait. Let's see. Things to talk about. What else is there? Oh, right. If you have Twitch Prime, you should go ahead and use that subscribe button. It's a big purple button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe. We'd love you a long time. But even if you don't, just watching, that's cool. Thanks for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider checking out the Twitch stream. It's linked in the description every week, of course. And, yeah. I think I've run out of things to say, so I think Taylor's doing the recap this week, right? So why don't you tell us what happened last week, Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor.
What?
You were saying you took
eating.
notes. Yeah, I know.
I was taking notes
on
for
it.
myself. Okay.
Okay, he's actually going to do it. Yes, guilt trip work.
I'm not going to do it in character.
Oh, okay.
My notes are not written in character.
That's fine.
So basically, we finished up combat with a horde of goblins, with our new party member making a fantastic entrance. If I recall correctly, jumping off of a horse, splitting a goblin in two, and then decapitating another one. Something like that. Then we ate some food. Obviously, from our wonderful chef. I spoke with my deity and learned that the world is fucked. They've awoken 9 very evil entities. I don't know if they're evil, but to me they feel evil because they're to the Kalepna, who's the god of death. 9 of her eldest or most dedicated, believers of all time, brought back to fight the aboleths. Yaren went insane, apparently. I'm going to start a cult so I can get Aloran more power. And then what else? Oh, yeah, I was told to kill my past self. So that was fun. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. It's always fun having you guys read the recaps because, while I could give you, a beat-by-beat 100% thing, this is what happened, and then you guys be like, okay, cool. It's always interesting to see what you guys either miss or pick up on, and when you guys give the recap, because certain things, Kalepna's gender, I've never explicitly said. And it's just funny that last week it was he, and this week it's she, and it's you guys still don't know. It's interesting. Interesting little thing like that. That's the minor thing. What the fuck? Kill your former self? I didn't say that. Where the fuck did you get that from? But I dig it. Oh, no, I dig it. It's cool.
It's like reincarnation, but he didn't die. So that doesn't work. Never mind. That's awkward.
I see what you're saying. Kill your former self as in okay, you've got to kill your previous character from the previous campaign. I thought you were saying literally Deck has to kill his former Deck. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Now it's all clicking. I get it now. Okay.
That was my bad. I was a little flavorful on the descriptor there.
No, you're good. It's just, it was a little confusing. Anybody else want to add anything to that, or?
I could say something.
Go for it. What do you want to say?
Okay, to add to that, the loot that we found from the goblins boss was a vial of clear liquid and a spell scroll, of which we were only able to decipher one rune, which was life. We started a party bank, which is on my horse. Joe has a letter mentioning the 9 of Kalepna, which says some explicit things in very clear terms.
Would you like me to repeat what those are? Because I have those written down.
Sweet, yes.
So
Go-
the
go-
letter reads, the 9 of Kalepna have awoken. This has not happened since before the Sundering. I've heard from many clerics, from almost all of the gods, that Kalepna was not alone in waking the 9, but had support from most of the rest of the gods. May the gods have mercy on our souls.
That adds a lot to this.
Mhm.
There's that kind of unifies our purpose, which is kind of cool, or at least like unifies our deities, which is I really like that.
The reasoning, yeah.
Can confirm OG gods are going down on it. Or sorry, just gods are wanting to work
And
together on this one.
2 more important things. We decided to go into the town before doing the things with the guard. The guard that took the bribe from us before, his name is Eric, and the tavern that we're going to is called No Rats Here. This week's episode title was Pocket Full of Rat Shit.
I had to PC it up for the title on YouTube, so on YouTube it's Pocket Full of Rat Poop, but close enough.
And then I forget the name of the actual monster. I'd have to look it up. But
Aboleth.
the red oozes is what the Calypno's guys are searching after.
No, the red oozes.
That was a random encounter, right?
Yeah, that was a random encounter. But the red oozes were affiliated with the not the Aboleths, the
Illithids.
Illithids, which are
that's
known lackeys of the Aboleths.
Okay, so they're looking for the bigger guy of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of knew what their reasoning, I guess, was for perhaps teaming up when they haven't ever really done that before.
We got it confirmed from a first-hand source as well, so.
True.
Yeah, Yarn went insane because the Aboleths are sapping power from the gods, is what I wrote here.
Okay.
Also,
Base pretty well summed it up. What's that, Taylor?
I mean, I was going to say, based on like meta knowledge from the last campaign, wasn't Yaron the one that was like multiple voices?
Yeah.
He was many, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Yaren, peek behind the curtain here. Yaren is essentially the House of Black and White.
I was going to say the Borg.
Less Star Trek-y, more Song of Ice and Fire-y.
Alright.
But I basically was like, I want an interesting god with like many different aspects. That'd be cool. And then I happened to be rewatching Game of Thrones, and Arya walked into the House of Black and White, and I was like, oh yes. So Yaren literally is like the manifestation of all of their followers. It's cool. And obviously Yaren still exists.
We also saw a 3-headed flying creature drunkenly, quote unquote, flying around.
Drunkenly, I like it.
Well, that's how you described it, but I understand it wasn't literally wasted.
Yeah. I was meandering about.
Right.
Because that was a
rolled an
random
encounter.
encounter. Would you like to actually know what it was and where it was going?
We
Sure.
also rolled an encounter with Tiamat, didn't we?
Yeah, but that couldn't happen. So
No, I know.
I believe, is this it? I have to look it up.
I think you said it was like furry in
Yeah.
some parts or something.
The
yeah,
image
that's right.
was fur, legs, and wings, a tail, and 3 heads.
Yeah, so it actually was a chimera looking for food,
Okay.
and
That
it
makes sense.
swooped down and found like a hill mouse or something on like the plains, and that's where when it swooped down out of your sight for like a minute or two, and then it flew back up. It was literally just flying around, saw a mouse, dove, caught it, ate it, and then took off. Yeah, exactly what Lauren's got.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a chimera. It was
Does
just a
actually have
random
that
encounter, and
name?
I was like, oh, that's cool.
Well played.
Yeah. So, You guys, at the end of last session, you guys had made your way to Lilton and just entered through the gates. It is the morning, and you enter the sprawling city. The hustle and bustle in the streets, as per usual. People just wandering around, going to market, going to work, whatever. The guards had let you in, and they closed the doors behind you. They close with a... And as you guys start making your way through the city streets, just inside the doors from where you guys are, probably about 20 feet up, but to the right side, you see two horses tethered to a very large cart. There is a couple larger type fellows and a smaller woman, human woman, standing next to the cart. And the cart has a very large sigil on the side of it of a staff and sword crossed.
We know what this sigil is?
Make an intelligence or history check if you want.
I am not a smart man, so I will also guidance myself.
Of course you will.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, a 9. You have no idea.
I'm just going to lean over to someone else who I assume is smarter than me. So I'm going to lean over to Yogurt. And I'm going to go, this looks familiar. Do you know what this is?
I think it's a horse.
No, I mean, you're not wrong. Those are horses. I meant the symbol.
Well, I don't know. Oh, rest in peace.
We lost to Jason, but we're fine. Presumably he'll be back.
Incredible history. Oh,
I think this is one of the other Mercos, if I'm not mistaken. This might be Dressy.
As you mention that, Yogurt, you remember... Yeah, that is the Dressy sigil.
Yeah, what he said.
We got
that's a great mind you
another
got
company
there.
in town.
Yeah.
You think they're here for the same reason as us?
They don't double contract on jobs.
I know, but should we, make sure?
It doesn't hurt to introduce ourselves.
This is our
I
territory.
mean, it might hurt to introduce ourselves.
Oh, I don't know if it's our territory.
I was told it was our territory.
Well, we certainly have a lot of influence here.
If you look on the map, it's closer to us. Our territory.
Yeah, that means it's ours.
I mean, I think I looked at the same map as you guys.
I pull out a little piece of paper. It's a napkin with the map on it.
Oh, that's so detailed.
It's got some sauce stains on the corner.
Yeah, so the ketchup is where we are.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Because there's an L next to it. Or is that just more...
No, I learned how to write, remember? I read my book. That's an L.
It's mustard, actually.
No, it's ketchup. Or blood.
Oh. Your blood is...
A little bit of both.
I think we should introduce ourselves. What do you guys think?
I'm in. Everybody look intimidating. Start flexing.
You just hear Joe in the back. Okay.
Oh, shit, he's good at this.
Got my sports right
I'm
there.
gonna walk over to the cart, I guess.
So you all square up as your cleric just walks forward hey guys!
Hello! Have you heard the word?
The human woman turns around and looks at you, glances at your hands, each of you, and then kind of meets back up at your face. Hello.
What
can I
brings
do
you
for you?
to What brings you to Lytton?
We're dropping some stuff off for Yarrick. You sent us here.
I don't know who Yarrick is.
He's
Should
a
I know who
tinker.
Yarrick is? Oh, he's
World renowned soon.
So,
Soon
what do you
will
mean?
be world renowned.
Because you've told me he'll become world renowned? Did I just make him world renowned?
Maybe. Once the world finds these wares, his name will be known the world over.
Nice.
What wares?
Oh, you said the magic word. Wares. She kind of turns and like taps on the side canvas, and a like hulking like half giant hand comes sticking out of the side, and then like reefs the canvas to the side, and you see these very large burlap bags just stashed in there, and like a half giant's like sitting in the cart, surrounded by all these burlap bags. They want one?
You're Yarrick?
No.
I'm gonna look at the lady and be like, "You told me this was Yarrick's stuff. Who's this?"
She says, "Yeah, this is Yarrick's stuff. He's the help."
You don't have to talk about him like that. Just 'cause he's standing right there.
He's sitting.
He's sitting right there.
Yeah, well, he helps
what do you-
us.
What do you have? What do you have?
Well, nothing's for free, sir. Even amongst friends.
Even amongst friends, I would expect.
So
nothing
what?
less.
This is a mystery bag? What?
She just holds out her hand and goes, "Trust me, it's worth it."
You got a permit to operate? How about you hand me that?
She just like lifts her finger and you can see the ring in it, and then lowers it.
How much?
We haven't set a price, so whatever you think it's worth.
Do I get to choose the bag?
Well, no, we're going to give you a small amount in a smaller bag. It's like a sample size kind of deal. You don't get a bag all to
half into
yourself.
2 bags.
You could cut it in half into 2 bags if you'd like.
Could I get
Okay,
it in
good,
a stack?
All right.
I have a
5
stack.
gold.
All right, she takes your 5 gold and takes a dagger and just like leans towards one of the bags and cuts it open along the side. Inside you can see almost takes you aback right away, as it almost just looks like just dark beetles everywhere inside the bags. But then you realize like they're not moving, and she takes her hand and scoops it into another much smaller bag, and then, you know, puts probably 3 or 4 handfuls of these weird dark like beans into a bag, and then ties it up and hands it over to your goblin friend. There you go. It comes with instructions, and she pulls a small piece of parchment out and then hands you the parchment.
Okay, cool.
It's like a miniature scroll
Read it.
that like unrolls. Yeah.
What's it say?
Okay. It is detailed instructions on how to brew the magical bean water of waking.
Oh.
All right, guys. See you next week.
Yeah, the other group started with the tinker that invented coffee.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So like their session 1 was
crunchy.
meeting Yarrick, and then like you guys, dude, they're barbarians were immediately like, "I'll drink a cup," and then just fucking hauled ass on their first mission. It was fucking hilarious. Anyway,
Well, I'll try it out. Next time I have fire, I guess.
yeah, well, you should. It's in my opinion, it goes well with a little bit of milk and you know, whatever kind of thing you can to sweeten it up. It's quite bitter by itself.
Ooh.
Gross.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
You think you could substitute it with yogurt?
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Perfect.
Don't put yourself in it.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. We'll go with milk this time. Maybe sour cream.
I guess we're moving on. Because we're getting some
Thanks for the
sour.
beans.
Yeah, thank you.
She just goes, no. All right.
Wait,
Well, I'm
how
gonna
long
be-
are you here for?
A couple of days. We're stopping by each of the taverns and inns and bars and stuff like that in town, and then we're going to be heading up north to Halda. Yeah.
Well, if my goblin friend has some here and he enjoys it, I might come partake.
Very well. If you have any ideas on what kind of price we should set, let us know.
I mean, I feel if you really want to hit that broad market, you should put the price point low, and as they come to like it, increase it over time. Almost like people might come to very much need it.
Interesting.
Maybe give like a little sample bag, First one
So-
free.
What you're saying is, get them hooked on it really cheap or free,
Yeah.
and then crank the price and make bank once they get dependable on it.
Correct.
Wow, you smart.
That's a good idea.
Definitely will take that into advisement. Thank you.
But I do have one request.
Yes.
Remember who gave you this idea?
Right. On that note, what is your name?
Oh, I'm Deck. This
Deck.
is Yogurt.
Yogurt.
That's Scratch.
Scratch. I see
That's
where you got
Joe.
the name.
Hey.
Joe. Okay.
And that's Jackerson.
Jackerson. Okay.
Hi.
We're
Hi.
we're from Norma.
Deck is selling himself short. He's actually quite a very influential religious leader. Have you heard the word?
Thank you. I didn't want to bring it up yet. It felt too soon. I'm sorry. I should.
No. I feel like you should press this. They're bringing something to the table, and so do you.
What
And
word?
they're traveling. They could spread the word too.
Do you enjoy life? Do you enjoy living?
Yes.
Or do you know who the god of life is?
Aloran.
Correct. I am a cleric of Aloran. In fact, I have spoken to him recently, and he wants people to know that he's still around and that he's still here and is doing everything they can to help with the aboliths that have taken over our realm. In fact, he's sent several like me down here to come and help.
So you're not from around here.
I mean, I kind of thought that was obvious.
Huh. All right. Well, I don't know about much of all of that, but I will take that into advisement as well.
All I say is just as long as you're living life, just know that Aloran is looking at you.
We travel quite
Wait, is he
around
always
ourselves.
watching me? Is Lauren
No.
watching me right now?
He's not a pervert, Jackerson. It's fine.
Okay.
We run into quite a few people, and if we find that followers of Aloran are particularly fond of Yarek's bean water of waking, maybe it could be to your advantage that there is, a little bit of a verbal alliance between that.
I'm down to have a coffee
Perhaps,
life god cult.
Yeah, perhaps that's the church drink, right?
Oh yes, I am.
Ah.
I am open
Come
to
up
this.
and
Yes.
say a prayer, and
Right.
you received your daily offering of
Bean water.
bean waking water.
That's interesting. If I'm not
Perhaps
So-
mistaken,
with a better name as well.
doesn't Aloran's church already do that with bread, though?
Yes, but you need to have both food and liquid.
Ah.
Poison bread house.
I'm just surprised nobody fucking put two and two together until, just then.
That's
Nobody had
funny.
asked about it or anything, and I'm like, whatever, might as well drop it now. It's fine.
Wait, does the bread house still exist?
It did. That city no longer exists.
Oh.
But certain followers of a certain god may have kept the tradition going in certain cities.
Red house.
You'll have to ask around.
So, if we bought a significant portion of bean water of waking, could we have a sigil of Aloran put on your wagon?
The wagon itself is dressy mercenary company property. The beans themselves are actually Yarek's, but perhaps we could have it stamped on all the bags if we were to come to some sort of arrangement.
I'm down.
Could also perhaps, if you give us some bags, we could maybe exchange for, and this is spitballing, just a new stamped with a Lorne card.
I'll have to talk to Yurik about that one, but tell you what. One of you guys can make a check with advantage, or two of you guys can make a check, but persuasion is the check to make.
I will do it with advantage.
Wait.
No.
You got a party face here.
I can do
Or
it with
two,
advantage
actually.
if you want.
How about that?
We both of us then?
Oh, suggestion. Are you going to be
No, but-
casting the spell then?
No, hold on. Doesn't that backfire though? Wait.
Does it?
It can, presumably.
It's like when they're done, they know if you've cast it, right?
I think they know you cast it regardless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
If they see
whenever.
you casting
Well,
it.
there's no somatic component to that. It's just verbal and material.
You just pull out a snake tongue.
Yeah. But yeah,
I don't
it's
think
not
it
like
says
you'd be
anything like that.
doing-
But if you'd rather do a check, I won't use suggestion.
I'd rather do a check.
well, I mean, they
go
would
for
they
it.
would have to make a wisdom save against your thing if you want to go with suggestion. Otherwise, just a regular
Because I can give myself
persuasion
guidance.
can work.
Yeah, let's save suggestion for something else then.
And it's a persuasion check.
Do I have
Yep.
to be involved in that since I
With
was,
advantage?
You're
since I was
granting it.
speaking?
You're granting
Or not?
advantage to him.
Okay. Oh, 17.
Okay, so
So-
17.
So I have to roll still? Jay?
No, you're good.
Okay,
It was just
good.
going to be a straight check for him, but when you spoke up, it gave him advantage,
Oh,
basically.
okay, perfect.
So 17, let's see. Character sheet. Scroll. Huh. Okay, she turns around and talks to the half-giant in the back of the cart for a second, and after about 30 seconds of hushed whispers, she grabs one very large bag out of the cart, turns around, and holds it out to you.
Hell yeah. I will take the bag of beans.
It
Oh,
is
here you go, Joe. Thank
it
you.
is a
I'm gonna hand it to Joe.
40-pound burlap bag of magical beans.
Jesus Christ. It's a big
Okay.
bag of beans.
I will add that to my inventory.
One bag of beans that weighs 40
Yeah.
pounds. All of a sudden, I'm over encumbered.
Yeah,
what
let
the
me,
shit?
Let me see. I might be. I don't
So then
know.
I will take out a piece of paper. I
You're
guess,
fine carrying 40. I can almost guarantee it.
I guess then here's the sigil, and I'm going to draw the sigil of Aloran on a piece of paper. It's all I have written down is a blue leaf. So
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
all it is.
know. Yeah, so blue leaf. Just this.
Okay. She takes
And
it and thank
Maybe
you.
we could think of a more life-affirming name. What do you? What,
That'll
what do you
have
think?
to be Yurik's call. He
No,
invented it.
absolutely. What about Yerik's life? No, that sounds a little much like you're stealing his life essence.
Can we have his carrier information so we could send a bird?
It's just Dressy Mercenary Company. Attention, Yurik. He doesn't
Does
really
Yurik have a
leave
last name?
much. I didn't roll one. I'll figure it
Yurik-
out and send it to you.
Yerik Yerikson.
There you go. It won't be that. But for now, just put Yurik. Yeah, if you send a letter or something to the Dressy Mercenary Company, attention, Yurik, he will get it.
Deck, you should write a fancy letter appealing for all that, because you're starting a cult, right?
Excuse me, I am helping my god get back to his former self.
What's the difference?
I don't know anymore. No, truly, I don't. What is a cult?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
because they call what I'm in a cult, but I think it's anybody that doesn't see eye to eye with you. They call it a cult.
That just seems very rude.
Was I part of a cult then?
Does that mean all of you are part of a cult?
Yeah, it's fine.
Can't really see eye to eye with many of you.
I pick him up.
Oh, there we go. All right. Congrats on getting out.
That
of the
was
cult. You did it.
hilarious.
By the way, Jason, I don't know if you knew this, but your webcam's off.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Oh my god, I was literally doing this back and forth.
I assumed you were, and that's why I was like, I bet he's got his arms out right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
I put him back down.
So we
basically,
broke Taylor twice today. We're on a new record path.
So just to recap here, we're entering into an agreement with a coffee maker to help them spread the word of our cult.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I
I'm
figured
down.
it was a good call.
Hell yeah.
You
And
guys are
then we get more
franchising.
magical beans, too.
You're basically starting this world's equivalent of Starbucks.
Oh my god.
Because Starbucks is kind of a cult.
Yeah, true. Can we make frappuccinos, too?
We call it oh. Well, thank you.
Thunderbucks.
I was thinking Thunderbucks, but it was a little too on the nose.
But it's pretty good.
It is good though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually a great suggestion, Stretch. Have you thought about that one? Maybe a Lauren's Thunderbucks? Yarek's Thunderbucks?
I don't know what he has considered or what he has not, but
Well, also I'd like to say if you ever need us, you can reach us at the Norma Merck Company. You have our names.
I do.
Any assistance, let us know, big or small. We like to protect those who are friends with us.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, we've got many mercenary groups as well at Dressy, so chances are if I'm going to need help, it's going to be, in-house.
You never
know. If we're out in this side of the woods and there's no Dressy nearby, then maybe we'll call.
Just finger guns.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. No
Do you
problem.
happen to know a good money changer nearby? Someone who works specifically with gems?
Oh, money changers wouldn't do that. You'd have to go to like a general store, or maybe a curiosities store, or something like that. Money changers, they'll just jewelers would work. Yeah.
Jeweler, perhaps?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you know a good jeweler?
No, I don't actually come to Lilton very often. I live in Zizith, and
That's a very good point.
travel a
I'm
lot. So
I'm gonna turn to Joe and be like, "Do you know any good jewelers?"
Can I do a history check, or do I just...
sure. You actually, as part of your previous job, you're probably very well aware of where the fences are, and considering that you're familiar with the city, you know which ones are not fences and probably are the more reputable ones. So, yeah.
Okay. So I will
You can have
view that information over.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a second. You're from a town called Zithi?
Zizith.
Ziz. Where is it at on my mapkin here?
Fucking mapkin. Oh my god.
How long are you saving that?
She looks down and
My
kind of
heart.
looks at what appears to be the continent, and she
Yeah,
just
you
goes,
see that where the L, I can't spell the rest of the so it's
Right.
just L.
No, it's over here by
Yeah,
the
that's ketchup, not blood. Well, it might be both. It's okay.
right. No, Zizith is this city here, which I don't know what that stain is, but it's right next to this stain.
Oh, that's a little bit of sweat. It's okay.
Ew. Okay.
That's why it's yellow. It's not mustard. It's like sweat.
Okay. Yeah.
What's
That's
below? Do you know anything that's below it? It looks like my mapkin just ends right there.
Well, that is the bottom of your mapkin. So, like, presumably, if
Do
you
I
had another one and you put it next to it, it would continue. Maybe.
Here's my white shirt. Okay, here you go.
Magically, your shirt just turns into the whole rest of the continent. Oh, that's weird. No, there is more. Words are hard. There is more of the continent below that, but it's not part of the campaign.
Right.
But she just there's fields and mountains and
Okay, that starts with Zeth. What?
yeah. It's fine. It's just that
Yeah. How do you spell it?
Xixith.
What's an X look like?
It's the cross one on its side, like a T, but it fell over.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, actually, I'd put it in my shirt and just like sweat on it.
Okay.
We gotta keep it simple.
The sound.
Fucking mapkin broke me. Holy shit. That was good.
That instantly went to the episode title.
Right?
Updating
Episode
the
title is
napkin.
"Where is it on my mapkin?" I'm putting that in the thing.
Where X marks the map.
X marks the napkin.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is.
All right.
Hey, I'm asking some real life questions. Hey, my character's
True.
honest. Can't spell. Barely knows how to read now.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
was.
That's a thing.
Oh. I guess, can we go to the jeweler?
Sure. So as you guys are leaving, she goes, "Well, safe travels."
You as well.
And you guys continue on, traveling through the city streets. Probably about half an hour of wandering through. Well, not wandering. Joe's kind of showing you the city, as it were. You guys have been here before, but you didn't really check out too much. And he takes you out of the low-income area of the city and takes you into the more well-to-do part of the city and takes you to one of the jeweler's shops, which is called the Jeweler's Loom.
Cool. I would like to go in, please.
Okay.
I will hold the
I'll
door
s-
open for him.
Oh, thank you.
I'll say Joe.
Yes.
You know where I can get something better than my mapkin?
Like,
It's called Papar.
yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I like brewing stuff. Like I just learned how to do it from reading my book. I want to brew things.
I'm assuming yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a general store.
I'm just gonna stay out here. I'm gonna stay out here. I'm not allowed in fragile things.
I think I'll stay out here with.
I'll go in.
I'm not
All right.
allowed in fragile things. Okay. So yeah, I walk in.
Sure. As you walk in, you see a small gnomish man at the front counter. Looks to have a weird contraption on his face with many different lenses, and he's looking down at a jewel. And as you walk in, he kind of looks up, and you can see like one regular eye, and then this one is like fucking massive because all the different lenses and stuff. And he goes, "Oh, hello," and lifts up the lenses, and you see it's a regular eye. He goes, welcome to the Jeweler's Loom. What can I do for you?"
Thank you. Do you purchase gemstones?
We do.
Very good. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna pull a single gemstone out because I have 7 that I'm looking to sell.
Okay. Yes. With your permission, I'd like to take a look.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
I
he
have
sets it
on
down.
good authority they're roughly 100 gold pieces each.
He sets it down and unfolds the lenses down and starts looking at it closely. Picks up a small forceps and lifts it up to the lens and looks at it in different angles and walks over and opens up the blind on the window for a second to let a little bit more light in. Hits in a certain spot of the jewel. Where did you get these jewels?
Are you asking the character or Taylor?
Taylor.
I don't remember.
I remember
have
that I
them-
have one in my pocket. That's why I came in with you. You gave me
Gotcha.
one. I can tell you what day it happened.
Yeah. So I have 7, and I think I had 8 originally. Oh, no. I had 10, and I gave everybody one. Sorry.
Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, this was like the second encounter in the campaign.
Yeah, I think it was one of the extra loot things when I found the +2 bow.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. So yeah, with moment goes by and he looks back at you and goes, "Well, this is a fine gem.
Excellent. Well, are you interested in purchasing it?
I would very much like to purchase it. Yes, I will give you 80% of the value."
90?
Ooh, make a persuasion check.
Taylor, did you say you gave me one?
No, I said sorry.
Okay.
Because you weren't here.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I'd
Yeah.
said
Okay,
Bob's
as
like
I'm
in his backpack, like, add one jewel.
No, I just wanted to make sure.
as he kind of like hums and haws about whether he wants them or not, I'm gonna slam 6 more down onto not slam, but I'm gonna put 6 more down onto the table, kind of like slowly taking them out, just putting them there.
Sure.
And you said persuasion?
Yep.
25.
Okay, so he takes a look at it and once again kind of picks it up, and then you put the other bunch down and he goes, "Well, I don't normally do this because I do have to make a profit. I've got a family to feed.
Ooh, absolutely.
85% is probably the best I could do."
Okay. Interesting. I am intrigued by 85, but would you also be inclined to show me some of your wares and potentially present some of them at a discount? Since you do have a profit, and that way you can keep some money, get these gems to later sell as well.
Maybe not a discount, but I can definitely use it towards whatever you'd like to purchase, if that's acceptable.
Interesting. I would have to see your wares first. You can just tell me what he has if you want.
Yeah,
Speed it up a little.
Basically, he has a large selection of various gems and jewels in different cuts, colors, sizes. All spellcasting jewels that are needed, he has, as well as some kind of unique ones. But they would likely be way out of your price range and in the back room. But he does kind of pull a little bit of the cloth off of the top of the countertop, and you can see it's actually glass in a glass case, just like a jewelry shop. Figures. And you can actually see them all arrayed out, different cuts, colors, sizes, various for spellcasting, some that are attached to rings, some that are attached to necklaces. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I can. I don't need diamond for anything right now. I can't do identify. I'm trying to think of if there's any spells in the future that I can get that I might need something. But we can always come back.
Revivify.
Revivify. Yeah, I really don't want to have to cast that one. That would be kind of unfortunate. I will.
Even more unfortunate if you didn't have it, though.
What is Revivify? It is
Diamond
300. Oh, 300.
Diamond.
Okay.
And it consumes it. Woof.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think I can get that yet. That's a
5th level
use
spell, I
diamonds
think.
until later.
Yeah.
I use
I'll
a
just-
lot of diamonds on my cleric later, but not until like level 8 at least.
I mean, I will accept 85%. Absolutely.
Okay. So he'll gladly do the trade. He grumbles a little bit about having to pay you 85%. His going rate is generally about 80%, so he's not exactly the happiest about that, but, he can make a little bit of a profit off of it, so.
So, 595?
You said they're 100 each, so just
Yeah,
85
so
gold
700?
each.
800 gold each, 80 gold.
Well,
Or-
that's 80%.
85
Yeah.
gold.
No, it's 595. It's 85 times 7.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And you just add that, so we don't have one gem in our inventory anymore, correct? It's
No, this is just the ones I had.
Oh.
Y'all all still have one.
Oh, I would have given you my gem
Yeah, I'll give you my
Mother.
deal.
to sell.
Slide it in there.
It's in the party gold
Put
now.
mine in there too.
It's like 170 more gold, and then let's see, 255 more.
All right, deleting it out of my inventory.
Okay.
Yep.
Shit. I will hand everybody their 85 gold.
I will put it in the party bank.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say not to me, to the bank.
Yeah.
To the horse.
Hey, you guys are good if I buy some brewing supplies with the party money. Maybe a little bit of
Absolutely.
extra food so we can eat good. Well, we eat good, but I mean good.
If you're cooking for us, I see no problem.
Yeah, I don't even use sweat no more. I got this thing called salt.
I really want to
Wow.
try these beans later too when we cook.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can kind of read now if you want me to do it. I
Oh,
said
yeah,
kind of
here.
read.
I'll hand you the scroll of instructions.
You read good?
I don't read good. I read slow. Put beans. Okay, we gotta do this later, guys. Not right now.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
I would probably keep 200 of mine and then put the rest in the party bank. So Derek, you can add 395.
So that was plus 85 from 4 of us and plus 395 from another, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, 3 of you, and then
Yeah, I had no
his amount.
chum, but
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, 3 of us. Got it.
because that all happened before Joe joined the party.
And I was broke when I joined
650.
you because I bought a shield
Mhm.
prior to meeting up.
Oh, I'm in debt with Normal Merc Co. At a significant factor.
Oh, that was
I don't
Yeah,
even remember
that's
what
a
my
thing
debt
they've
is
got to
now.
deal with
that's
that
a
you
thing?
don't.
Shit.
You're not in debt. Don't worry about it. You've been a merc for a while.
But
Don't worry, I do it out of my
being
own
in debt
inventory.
means I get stuff for free.
Yeah. True. Mostly because I didn't want to have to because we were
Yeah,
both
yeah,
at work
fair.
and it was hard
Yeah.
to, talk about it. Basically, you've just been a merc for a while, so you worked off your debt. But yeah,
Fair.
now you just get paid every time you get a mission.
I stole it off my. Never mind.
Spoilers. Okay, moving on, I guess. Does anyone else want to do anything here?
Not here personally.
Cool.
No, I'm all good. Unless you wanted to go to the Smiths and get a stamp made up to put on that cart before they leave town.
Are we all outside? Does that or is
3 of
pretty
you
smart.
are. The 2 of them are still in the jewelry shop.
So I guess now we should probably track down 2 things. One, something to brand with. So like a smithing place to create a blue leaf, not necessarily a blue leaf, but a leaf brand. And then also try to find like a clerk or a clerk supply store. Is there a Staples we can go to?
Oh, you mean a stopple? Stopple.
Yeah. Sorry, Stopples. Is there
There's a
Stopples?
general store.
Is there a Stopples though? I need to know if there's a Stopples. Okay.
No.
I guess we'll go. Which is closer? I'm gonna look at Joe. Hey Joe. A smith who works in branding, and then a general store. Which would be closer?
Probably
literally just
both
a general
equal
blacksmith.
distant.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
equal distance. Okay. Basically,
I'll
speed
point
it
to
up.
one direction and then point to the other direction because they're probably split.
Perfect.
Because
Yeah.
we're in the mid tier. Just guess.
Yeah,
Always.
exactly right.
Okay. Let's go. Do we want to RP everything? Because I'm down.
If you want to.
If not, I don't care.
Joe,
Business.
if
I'm
we get
down.
near one of those brewing shop or that paint store.
I'll point it out. Don't worry.
Okay.
Paper.
Also, if I ever see the Thieves Guild, I'll point it out to you as well, Yogurt.
Oh, I already know where they is. I used to live there.
Perfect.
I guess we'll go to the general store first because
Okay.
Jackerson also wants to go there.
Sure. So you make your way to the general store. It's actually not that far from the jeweler, the one that's in the more well-to-do part of the city. And you make your way there. Need a random name. 1 sec.
You mean all of your NPCs for all the random places we have don't have names, Jay?
How dare you.
No, not yet. Whoa, Twitch terms of service. Come on, guys. Let's see.
Do you want me to fill with banter?
Sure. While I look.
So, guys, I figured out something I could do with my telekinesis spell.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I could, if you want, you can just fail the check on purpose, and I can move you for 5 feet on my turn for free movement. If you guys need like an extra 5 foot, or for
What
me
do
to
you-
move you around in battle.
What do you mean fail the check?
Well, you can resist my
don't
power.
resist.
So if you don't resist, then I can just move you 5 feet away or towards me without any damage consequences.
I've
Alright,
heard,
push me.
I've heard tale of this. I've also heard that it doesn't allow enemies to attack you as you move.
Sorry.
Yeah, I believe it's called forced movement.
I'm gonna shove him.
I don't resist.
You get shoved 5 feet by some
Oh my god!
invisible force.
What is this?
So I can use my bonus action to disengage you.
What's a bonus action?
Did you know it was him, though? How
Well,
do you
I'm
know
guessing.
to resist something?
I don't. My body just was like, "Ugh," and I was like, "Ugh."
Well, does he have like a feel?
Yeah, do I have a vibe?
Hit me.
Vibe is death.
You give him a shove. Do you resist, Joe?
No.
You don't resist. You get shoved 5 feet.
Ugh. What?
How? I guess what did that feel like?
I don't know. What did it feel like?
Just
Vibe
like a
check.
shove?
That's up to you, man.
Wait, I got a second. Can you push yourself?
No, I tried.
Okay.
But I can do this, and I summon a mage hand to pick something up, except the mage hand is invisible because of this specific stuff around the spell. So I can just pick stuff up at a distance.
Can you help me cook then?
Yes.
All right.
As long as
And
one of your
it's got
doesn't
no
weigh
temp-
more than
cooking
5
buddy
pounds.
Yep. So long as it's nothing too significant.
You can hold my sport.
I could, and it could be like super hot, and it won't even burn me.
You mean I won't get no calluses?
I won't get no calluses.
All right.
So about this time, you guys arrive at Helga's Goods.
Oh, Helga.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ja.
The place looks nice. I mean, you're still in the wealthy district. And the doors are open, and inside you see, kind of lounging on top of the countertop, appears to be a goblin with his feet up, and he appears to be reading a book as you walk in.
Hello. Are you Helga?
No, I'm Mud.
Hi, Mud. Is Helga here?
No, she died.
Do you own this store?
Yes.
Insight check?
Make an insight check. Yeah, he doesn't own this store.
So,
Sorry, you get the strong impression he's not telling you the truth.
Mud,
Yeah,
are you lying to me?
yeah.
Why?
Oh, it's fun.
Is Helga actually dead?
Yes.
Insight check?
I'll give you this one for free. He seems completely honest.
Okay. Can you get me the owner of the store?
Okay. Kind of hops off the counter, sets the book down, and walks
Thank you.
over to the front with you and grabs you by the hand, and then walks
Oh.
to the front door,
Okay.
towing you behind.
I'm
Pulls you
following.
outside, and then
Yep.
closes the door, pulls a key out, locks it, and then walks down the street.
I'm so Wait, Mud,
Yeah,
where are you going?
to get the owner.
Are you able to sell me stuff?
Well, yeah, I was working.
Oh,
but
I'm
now
sorry.
I'm getting
then-
the owner.
No, it's okay. Let's go back. It's fine.
Oh, I'm confused.
Me
Okay.
too. I'm sorry. I'm not from here. I don't know
Me neither.
how stores work here. I had a lovely interaction at the last one, and then you were there reading your book, so I got a little confused. I didn't know if you
Yeah,
were
no,
doing your
I work
taxes.
here. I also don't know how it works. I'm very new. I just got in trouble last week for giving away a lot of stuff. I didn't know people had to pay, but now I know people have to pay.
Well, Mud,
Yeah.
the good news is I absolutely will pay.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to lose this job. I got kids, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Man, everyone in the city has kids. Is this something normal here?
Well, people get around. So,
Fuck.
How many kids do you have, Mud?
3.
Oh, okay, that's normal. That's good.
Well, it's only 2 were mine, but the other, it's fine. It's a long story.
All right. I am looking to get
He's
2.
like, 1 sec, pulls out a key ring and just
Right,
starts
sorry.
like rifling through the keys one by one until he finds one and then tries the lock. That doesn't work, so he keeps going. Tries another one, that doesn't work.
Why do you have
Tries
so many
another one.
keys?
It's all the places I work. And then tries like the 4th key, and that one works. So he like opens up the door, and then he runs over to the countertop and scampers up back on top. And okay,
4 jobs.
He's got a lot more than 4.
Yeah. I'm looking to buy a stamp of my deity's symbol. You know, like you push into hot wax, and then also wax if you have it.
Okay. I don't know about hot wax, but we do have wax.
Excellent. Wax, that'll do.
Presumably you could make it hot,
Yes,
but I don't know how.
that's okay.
Maybe fire, but then I don't know how you're going to get it out of the fire.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah. Let me find it. And he hops down off the counter and walks into
You
the
have
back room.
blue?
I'm gonna nudge Scratch. This
Blue,
guy
okay.
seems intelligent.
Yeah, a little green around the gills.
He has gills.
For shame.
How's he breathing?
You hear a loud ruckus in the back room, and then something falls and goes, I'm fine. And after a moment, he comes out carrying a large pot of wax. Essentially, it's like it's like about the size of a soup bowl or whatever, just filled with wax. I've got this. And he sets it up on the counter. And he's like, will that do?
Is it blue?
Oh, right, blue. Hold on. Scampers down and goes into the back room again.
I'm gonna turn to Scratch and be like, so, when you cast spells, and a component is a snake tongue, does your own tongue count?
I could just bite my tongue.
Okay. I always wondered that. I know some magic spells are very restrictive around components.
Does it
Snake tongue.
grow?
Also, I have this bag of spell components that we got from Normal.
Also works. So do I. I don't think I have snake tongue. Oh, I do. I'm sorry.
I don't take it personally. The same way that Yogurt doesn't take it personally when I eat his friends. Not friends. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
A moment
Exactly.
later, Mud comes back, and he's got a small vial with blue liquid inside and goes, well, if you heat up the wax with this hot wax that you were talking about, and then you pour this in, you can mix it, and that'll make it blue.
Done. And then, like making a sigil, I guess, or like what are they called? It's like the stamps you put in wax.
Seal, I think.
Seal.
It's a seal. It's a seal.
I don't have a seal.
Okay, fair enough. Do I have a holy symbol? Don't I?
Oh, yeah.
I would, because I'm a cleric.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you have a ring?
Well, that's for the Norma Co, and I want it for a Lauren.
Well, just mush your amulet in there.
That's what I was literally that thought just popped into my brain. Well, how much for the wax and
He
Die.
looks down and kind of looks at it, and then reaches out behind the counter and grabs a ledger or book of some kind and starts flipping through it. 12 gold pieces.
I'm gonna look at him and it's like, and what? You don't haggle here? Haggling is an art form. It's a banter back and forth. All good merchants haggle.
Okay, 10 gold pieces.
No. See, there's an art to it. So you start low, then I go high, and then we end up meeting in the middle ground.
9 gold pieces?
Is that the lowest though? I feel like 1 gold piece is like a good starting point, and I would say what you said, like 12 gold pieces, and then we'd meet somewhere in the middle.
2 gold pieces?
Done.
I could watch this all day.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand him 2 gold pieces.
Takes the 2 gold pieces and puts it into his pocket. Can I get you anything else?
I believe I'm good, but I do want you to have this, and I'm gonna give him 2 silver pieces.
Okay. He takes the 2 silver pieces and also puts those into his pocket.
Do you have paper? Like a big sheet.
Oh, do you want it as a book or do you want it loose?
I want to make a giant map out of my mapkin.
Okay. Hold on. Climbs off the counter and goes into the back room. About a minute goes by, he comes back with, in his hands, comically hilarious, as he's holding this gigantic, loom of paper, and he sets it down on the counter with an audible thump. Probably only weighs about 20 or 30 pounds, but it's a thick roll of paper, probably, about 2 feet long, but it's just rolled like a big scroll. And sets it down and goes, well, there's that.
Gold, right?
Sorry?
Gold piece.
Oh, well, let me check. He pulls the ledger out.
Oh, you don't need a check. It's just a gold, right? A good merchant would know how much this is worth.
13 gold pieces.
So, 3 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay. I hand him 3 gold pieces for my own gold.
Takes your 3 gold pieces and puts it into his pocket.
All right. And
Does anybody else need anything? This is a great merchant to buy from.
No,
I need
he's
a
gonna lose
pot
his job. He's
and
gonna
some
lose his job.
seasonings. I need a pot, some seasonings, and some brewing supplies.
Oh, we have those. That's the things I knocked over earlier. I'll be right back. And he goes into the back.
Oh, I could come help you. I could help you. Here, let me come help you. We'll just all put it in the pot.
It's fine.
I got it.
It's fine. I'll bring it out.
No, I'm strong. You're a little tiny one.
Okay.
Okay, let's come back there.
Takes you into the back, opens up the door. You step through the back door. Give me a perception check, or just go with your passive. Let me know.
Passive.
Okay,
14.
what's your passive? 14.
14.
As soon as you walk in through the back, your nose is assaulted by the smell of what could best be described as decaying flesh.
Oh shit.
As you glance around, you notice a elderly human woman dead on the floor in a large blood puddle. And Mud steps over the body and finds that pot and grabs it and starts putting things inside and goes, is there anything else that you wanted while we were here?
Oh yeah, here, let me grab some of those things. It's the spices. It's all part of that one package. So,
right.
What happened? What happened to that lady down there?
She died.
How'd she die, Mud?
The way you said that nearly broke me.
Oh yeah, we need one of these two right here. Oh,
right.
That's all part of that package.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
and he's just holding the pot at this point as you put all the stuff that you need into it. And he goes, well, she was stabbed.
Oh yeah, did you do it, Mud?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Who did it then, Mud?
Like
my hands are stopped. I'm just looking at him. He's looking at me.
Well,
Or she.
I don't want to say.
Mud, you gotta tell me. Look, I'm your buddy. I'm buying stuff from you. Our friends out there, they're all buying stuff from you. We're all buddies here. What happened to the lady?
That makes sense. Well, I only held her down. I didn't actually do the stabbing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was done. Okay, firstly, it's not like I do this all the time.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying... We're friends here, remember?
Right,
I wasn't saying that.
This is not something that happens, recurringly.
Yeah, no, I've killed people too. It happens. You just kind of
Right.
have to do it
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, exactly.
It's an accident, you know. You know.
Yeah, the knife just went where it needed to go, right? I understand.
Well, I
that.
mean, that wasn't me. Like I said, I just held her down.
You do you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also not the kind of person that's just gonna, rat somebody out.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't do that either. We're friends here. We wouldn't rat each
Right,
other out. I
right.
get you.
Of course.
But
yeah.
who did do that? I'm just curious. We're friends here. We're friends with the store.
Right,
You probably
right.
never seen me before, but no, I'm friends with you. Here, look at another gold piece to you.
Oh
the
well, hey,
decaying body
thanks. He
smell?
That's
holds
what-
it with his arm and takes the gold piece and slides that into his pocket and then grabs the
Yeah,
pot
see,
again.
but we're buddies here. You just
Right.
got to tell me who did the stabbing.
Of course. Okay, well, he's not really a friend, but he's kind of a friend.
Well, is he a friend? We're buddies. We're friends.
No.
Is
See,
he?
we're kind of more friends than me and him was,
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah. His name is Rizik.
All right, and he's the one who did the stabbing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he likes
Oh,
stabbing.
Oh yeah, does he own the store now?
No,
Okay.
I think she does.
Oh, do you know where the bill or the deed to the store is? Just saying. It's good
I'm not
to keep
really
that
sure.
safe.
Rizik took a bunch of papers and stuff after he stabbed her, and then he left. And he said if anybody ever comes asking for the owner, to find him. And
Oh,
he would
okay.
come. And so when you guys asked, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go get him because
Oh no, we wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want. What does he
Yeah.
look like though? Just because we're friends here, I need to know what he looked like. Yeah.
Well, he's really tall.
Okay.
He's got hair all over with two big horns sticking out the sides of his head, but one's cut off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got one red
Yeah.
eye and one blue eye.
That's some good
Yeah.
advice. Mike, you are so good. You can read people. You remember all that. I couldn't even
Yeah.
do what you did right now. No way.
Yeah. No
Here, I need to get
pants.
some more. I need to get some
He
more of
doesn't wear
that stuff
pants.
right there.
That was the
Oh, he
weird
doesn't wear
part.
pants either. Okay,
Yeah,
and the
no.
daggers too. They're part of it as well. So it's fine. You know what? We're good
yeah.
here.
Oh,
Here,
okay.
thank you for the. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
You probably should you should leave that lady there. She'll decompose over time. I've seen it in the wild when I've hunted animals. You
Right.
just leave it. You just leave
Okay.
it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for shopping at Helga's Goods.
Did we hear any of that?
Probably not. It probably just sounded to you guys, because you guys are all lingering around the front.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So out of the back room, you see Jackerson kind of step out, followed by the small goblin, and he clambers up back onto the counter. Was there anything else I can get for you guys?
You know what, Mud? You've done an amazing job. I don't think any of my companions here are friends. Remember, our friends here.
Yeah.
Exactly. And remember, we weren't really here because friends don't snitch on friends. Remember?
Oh, of course.
We didn't ask you about anything.
No, of course not.
All right.
Actually, I need to ask something.
Yeah, hey.
Can I have
hi.
a wheel of cheese?
Yeah,
Oh, and some thieves'
I think-
tools.
Yeah, no, I actually have a set of those. Hold on. He just, reaches underneath the counter and grabs a set of thieves' tools and sets that down and goes, I'll have to check on the cheese. One sec. And he scampers off into the back and comes back with a paper bag and puts it on the counter. It might still be good. It's about the only thing I could find.
Probably good enough.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna check in the bag. All right, how much?
40 gold pieces?
No, we're friends. We're friends.
Oh, right. 100 gold pieces.
I'll give you 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Takes the gold pieces, puts them in his pocket.
All right. I'm gonna sniff the bag.
Doesn't smell great. I mean, there's definitely a cheesy kind of smell in there, and then there is something else that's not right.
Oh, smells perfect. Well, put him in the bag.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but I actually put a set of cook's utensils in my gear bag from the start of the campaign.
Oh, nice. We could have totally avoided that awkward situation with Mud then, if only you'd remembered that before.
that's not awkward. I am purposely, Jackerson's not smart, but he's wise. All right, guys, we need to go outside.
Okay.
After you.
Mud, remember, we weren't here.
Mm-hmm. And you remember,
I don't remember anything, Mud.
rats get stitches.
You just forget. That's all you do is forget, Mud.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gone.
Okay, bye. Thank you for shopping at Helga's.
So what was that about?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing.
We need to go somewhere more private.
Can we not talk on the way to the smith? Actually, no, never mind. I can do my holy symbol, which I totally made and put on my character sheet.
Hey Joe, would you happen to know if there's a temple to Kalepna in town?
Yes.
Could you point in that direction for me? I'd like to go visit it eventually, not necessarily right now.
Joe kind of like looks up in the air for a second, kind of pondering, and immediately points over there.
Perfecto.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said I'm not as big into it as Deck, but I do practice religion.
As soon as you say that, I just go, I forgot to ask. Where's the temple for Aloran? He's just always here, so I forget to go to temples sometimes. Always here.
The bread homes.
Wait, guys, we need to go somewhere quiet, though, for real.
What's more quiet than a temple?
Do temples have ears?
No,
Mine doesn't. Rats get stitches.
Well, I hope they're okay.
All right, I don't remember, so that's good. Let's go.
Right.
No one's gonna narc on you in a death temple.
So you guys are going to the temple to Kalepna?
I'm just going where my friend Snakey went.
I would have pointed out where the nearest, or I guess the Aloran temple in the city would have been.
Okay.
Or point the direction as well.
For what it's worth, all the gods but Yaren has a temple in every major city. So you guys make your way to the Temple of Kalepna.
I would stand outside and try to have conversations with people who are looking to go in.
Sure.
And preach the word of the Lord.
Okay, so anyway, we'll get to that.
Just kind of 10 feet off the entrance.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. As you guys approach, you see this very large and ornate building. Like, it is a beautiful constructed site. You see completely surrounding the building are very large trees. There are trees in the city, of course. Like, they're, in between a house and another house, or on the front lawn of somebody's house or whatever. Like, there's small plots of grass and stuff that people take care of their stuff. But it's really weird for one very large ornate building to be completely surrounded basically by like a hedge, but trees. And one thing strikes you as somewhat odd is all the trees appear to be dead. There's no leaves on them. There's no, no sign of life around the trees, as they all just appear to be kind of decayed and gross, like they died a long time ago, but like haven't just fallen over yet. Really strange.
Do they water the trees here, Snake Man?
It's kind of a complicated relationship with the trees. You just leave them alone.
Okay.
The building itself.
So if it's sorry.
Go ahead.
So if it's a dead tree, then that's to your god.
Dead anything.
Yeah, I gotta talk to you.
The building itself appears to be made out of some dark stone, whether it be onyx or obsidian, you're not quite sure. But it's completely made out of a dark stone like that. Which is strange in contrast to all of the buildings around it, all the way down the street, the cobblestones on the street, it's just weird. Like, there's a lot of grays and some bright colors from, like, you know, things hanging out windows and people's, you know, decorating their buildings. And then there's just this black building with dead trees completely surrounding it. There is where the, like, front kind of gate, I guess, would be. It's like a, think white picket fence. But now, instead of it white, it's just dead wood that appears to have been, like, scavenged from any random places or whatever. So, Pet Cemetery, if you've ever seen it, the first time that they go to the Pet Cemetery and that, like, really shaky looking creepy gate, think that. That's what it looks like. And the cobblestones lead right up to the gate, and then on the other side of the cobblestones, all the way up to the front of the actual temple itself, is cobblestones, but they're all black. Yeah. And, as you're standing around outside, you know, preaching the word of Aloran, Dak,
I got it. So
people
the thing
give
is,
it a wide berth.
I was kind of picturing it as like one of those people who are on the streets and they're like, "Hey, do you have a minute? Do you want to talk about?" And people are just like,
Generally,
right past, like, no eye contact. Like,
yeah. So as you're standing there, like, watching the hustle and bustle as the city goes, anybody that's walking on this side of the street, they get to, like, almost the dead trees, and then they cross the street, continue across, and then cross back and continue down the way they were going.
That's
like
fine.
It's like they intentionally go as far away from this building as they can as they kind of walk by. And you all just kind of, like, walk up to the gate, and Joe's like, you know, shows you, like, the place. And yeah.
I'm gonna see if the gate is unlocked or.
As you reach over to check if it's unlocked, you see it's just a latch. It doesn't.
I
lock,
unlatch
just-
it and
yeah.
stroll all in.
Cool. The gate opens up, and you just make your way to the front door.
They should oil that.
Are we following?
I need to talk to at least a couple people because I can't remember all the stuff that's in my brain sometimes.
We can do it right here outside of the doors, so we don't need to go inside and bother anyone. We're safe here in the front entryway. No one's even going to cross the street to come near us.
All right. So let me think if I can remember. So Mud, there's a dead lady in the back room. It's probably Helga. Mud let me know he held her down, but he did not do the stabbing. That was some guy named Yizik. Yizik came and stabbed, took the deeds to the shop or whatever he needed. I think those deeds, we could own a shop if we steal them back. I mean, rightfully possess them.
we seize them.
You see?
Seize.
Oh my, you.
I like
Oh
that.
man, you are smart. See, Snake Man, you gotta learn from Holy Man. I thought you were smart, Holy Man smart.
We have authority. I forgot we have authority.
Do have authority. Anyways, so it's probably like a what do we call it? A tiefling guy. He has two horns, one's broken in half. He has a red eye and a blue eye. He did the stabbing. So, and I really think Mud's just pocketing everything, and he's just no offense to you, Goblin Boy.
I'd like to point out that Taylor's light bulb in the room just died, and I got to watch his face the whole time.
No. So
That tripped me out too.
I have a timed light for all my plants, and I forgot daylight savings, so I was expecting it to go off like an hour ago.
And it didn't, and then all of a sudden, poof.
Hit the shit out of me. 1 second.
I
That's
noticed
what
it
happens
startled
when
him,
you
so I
try
was
to.
like, what the fuck?
That's what happens when you try to preach Aloran outside of Calypto's temple. Your lights just go off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he missed that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no. What was it?
Oh, I'm just saying, you can't preach Aloran outside of Calypto's temple or your lights go off. Just something to think about here.
Oh,
And-
fuck.
Anyways, I think we can own a shop as a group here if we go and seize, as the holy man said. Sometimes I forget your guys' name. I'm not gonna lie, just not the smartest. Anyways, I think that's what we should do. But Mud's kind of dumb. He's as dumb as Mud,
Like right
but
now?
he can read. Well, why the fuck not? She's just decaying in the back. She's a dead
All right.
person now, so she's going to Kalepna, I think.
I'm
That's true.
kind
I'm
of
not
in.
okay with Mud doing this wrongdoing.
Yeah.
He's a dumb goblin. No offense, Goblin Boy.
Oh, none taken.
He's a smart goblin.
Yeah, you're a smart goblin.
He's our goblin.
Oh, don't lie to me.
No, you're a beautiful goblin, I guess.
Just gonna look at him. And
That's true.
I'm gonna look.
Very
and go,
appealing.
You're not a goblin.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I'm still goblin. We're fine.
Okay. Just making sure. Well,
All right, I
so-
just wanted to let everyone know. Now it's out of my brain. You guys have it now.
all right. Shall
I
we go
don't
back?
remember.
I feel like he'd just take us to his boss.
Yeah, he would. I told him not to. We're friends, and snitches don't do stitches. Stitches aren't snitches.
Joe, you seem to know your way around the city. Do you know this fellow?
Yizik?
Yizik? Is that a name you know?
Yeah, it has 2 different colored eyes and shit.
You can roll a history check if you'd like.
Doing it.
Okay, hold on. I got a PM.
Can I hold on? Can I also give him guidance?
He already rolled.
Sorry, you asked.
No,
I
it's fine.
pressed button.
No, that's fine. It's fine. All good.
I mean, I did it preemptively because I just, it was like a very press history button type question.
Yep.
Next time I'll wait. I forget that you're that.
Guidance, man, it's so good.
Especially in the early game.
Mm-hmm. Just wait. There's a cheesy move that I can do that I don't think you've seen because it came from Brain.
I'm just putting this out there. I wrote that fucking months ago. And it's funny that a random chance encounter pulled that already. Because I wasn't intending it. Yeah.
Had no knowledge of this. I just thought things didn't make sense. And
I'm gonna have to do some heavy rewrites later.
What? This is like what? This is too.
Right?
Wait. So this is the person that stabbed the lady.
Based on the description.
Okay, because the name is different is all, but like by the first letter, unless I wrote it down wrong.
It was Rizik.
The one I told you is
Yeah,
the
I
one
heard
that how
Rizik.
it's spelled.
Okay, but
He
it's
told us
still
Yizik, so
pronounced
that's
the
in the
same way.
notes.
If it was relayed to you incorrectly, that may be the case. What did you think he said?
Rizik.
No, it's not an R, it's a Y.
Yeah, it's
It's
Yizik.
Yizik.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I feel
Yeah.
like half of us were saying
Yeah.
Rizik.
I said
Yeah,
Yizik.
I
It might
heard
have been
Rizik.
my fault. Sometimes I can't
no.
pronounce my Y's and my R's. I'm sorry,
Oh, no,
guys.
yeah. Okay, so I will say what I know.
Okay. How do you say that?
Well, I would probably say it correctly if I knew of him, right?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, say in character, whatever you're gonna say.
I was just trying to think before I go balls deep. All right.
balls deep.
So, I don't know of a Rizik, but I know of a Yizik, a large minotaur, and he definitely has one red eye and one blue, with the horn thing kind of on one side. And the thing is he's an acolyte here at the temple of
And I kind of like nod my head a little bit.
Kalepna.
Huh.
Heavy rewrites are needed for later.
Interesting.
Kind of ties everything in a little bit
Too nicely.
deeper than I had thought.
Well, not necessarily. If he's going around committing crime, they might consider that a detriment to the church in case it puts them at risk for anything, like repercussions. We might be able to actually score a deal out of this.
Oh, I'll leave the talking to you, Snake Man.
That sounds quite dark.
Well, we can always follow up with the holy men here and see what they know before we tilt our hand.
As long as we are bringing righteousness to the shop owner.
I want to do right by her too. I don't mess around when it comes to this sort of thing. Death's kind of like our whole business.
Yeah, that's when you said
No.
that I had to talk to you.
And by our, I mean like the religious thing. I don't expect you guys to always solve things with death. That's mostly my thing.
Honestly, I kind of prefer life.
I feel like that adds a certain amount of balance and temperance to my actions.
You know what? I just go with the flow. All right, I got my spork. I'm ready to stab.
Cool. Well,
I guess we're going into the temple then.
Yeah, let's go talk. Oh, real quick, what's our plan for Mud?
He's a
Well-
stupid goblin. We just tell him what to do.
Yeah,
run
but
run the shop for us, and we just
at
set
a
rules.
Yeah, but
No.
do we give him? Can he read?
Maybe. But my thinking is we have, this is all hypothetical, but we have a sign up behind all the things that says we are open to haggling, and we mark up everything about 600%. So something that costs a gold is 600 gold, and then they haggle with Mud and we get like 40 gold. It's great.
You're fucking brilliant.
I don't know how to run a business, so
You need to-
sure.
Clearly not.
Do
This is
I
all
know if-
hypothetical. We need to get the shop anyway.
Yeah, Jay, do I know anything more of Yizik, or is that literally all I know?
You would
Is he
know.
scary?
From what you remember, he's very
Because it was a long time ago.
even-tempered. He's very calm. Speaks in a very almost childlike intonation. No real temper of any note that you can think of. It's been a
But that was, like,
while
years ago,
since.
right?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
years
yeah.
though. So anything could have happened, and
Right.
yeah, that's all you really knew is that he was an acolyte at the temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So he was back then, is what I
Yep.
knew.
may still
Okay,
be.
gotcha.
You don't know, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay, that's no. I just trying to paint the picture.
Yeah.
So, what if it turns out that he's got himself into an advanced position in this church?
He was an acolyte many years ago.
So, if
How-
he's some
how
kind of
long-
keystone,
Well, how long? You should know. How long would you be an acolyte of the temple?
I will have to roll my history or what do I? Religion?
Religion could work, yeah. How much time did you spend in temples?
Fair amount, actually. That's part of the backstory.
Okay. Okay, so this Kalepna recruits from all kinds. Indoctrination of the young is the best route to get people to become lifelong followers, as with most religions. If you get them when they're young, and they'll continue to believe all throughout life, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes, somebody who's, brought in at like 6 or whatever can be, basically trained to become an acolyte and then like a head priest or whatever over a significant amount of time. There generally is only one priest of Kalepna at any given temple, and then the rest are just acolytes, just the term that they give them. So basically there's like one person in charge and then several underlings that are training to take that position once that person moves on. And just generally the timing isn't so much a policy as it is like, oh, we need a new head priest. Who's gonna do it? And then they nominate one amongst themselves. How? You don't know. But yeah, it happens, and then that person runs that temple until they move on. And so, I mean, you could be an acolyte for a month or 30 years before becoming priest of the temple.
Okay. I figure if we need to kill this guy, we just find the next guy. We find the next acolyte and be like, you're in charge. And then we make another friend.
I mean, this is your religion, so you would know it better than any of us.
I don't want anybody in my religion that's gonna bring any kind of shame upon our thing. You know, I don't just kill old ladies in the back of the shops.
I mean, especially now.
Then again, maybe Helga was a monster.
Also, now that the Nine have awakened as well. Gotta be a
Yeah, I don't
little
want to
bit
bring any extra heat on Kalepna if the Nine are walking around, you know? I want people's opinion on the side of Kalepna.
Well, being a cleric of death, is this like something you might do? Like get contracts to kill people? Is there any like holy duty that might kill people? Because if so, maybe I don't know. She was embezzling funds. Didn't pay her taxes.
It's true. Maybe she was working against my religion in some way, and Yizik took it upon himself to, you know, perform his holy rites. But it also seems like a strange thing to do, especially when it's a kind of a business, and to leave someone in charge of the business. I don't know.
Yeah,
Seems
what
more
kind
like
of
something a
man trusts
mercenary
God?
company.
I don't know.
Seems more like something a mercenary company would do.
Yeah. I never trust him.
We are a mercenary company. Who can't trust who?
What?
So all this is taking place on the doorstep to the temple, by the way. Just making sure we're clear. Yeah. Okay.
For everyone walking past, it looks like we're having a very heated debate about something. Just
Yeah.
standing outside a church of death.
Pretty much.
I guess we're going in?
Oh yeah, let's go in.
Oh,
Okay.
this is weird.
Well, if there's only
As-
one head priestess, then we'll know.
As you push open the large doors, they're very heavy, but you're able to push them open. You see standing at... the room opens up into a very large, spacious chamber, probably 60-foot ceiling, 40 feet wide, 40 feet deep from what you can see. There are several doors off to the sides that you can see. You don't know where they go to or anything. You see what's it called? Like a bunch of pews set up for, you know, mass or prayer of some kind, and a podium up at the front, behind of which you see 9 portraits have been put up at the front. You see there is a there's a light amount of dust laying around everywhere, except for on the 9 portraits at the front. But as you do walk in, stepping out from one of the side doors, you see a very large minotaur with a broken horn and 2 different colored eyes, as he appears to be walking out with some sort of ledger and looks up and goes, "Oh, hello, welcome to the temple." And he kind of looks away from you guys for a second, then does a double take looking at Scratch. And we'll pick up there after break.
Perfect.
So, stream. If you got Twitch Prime, go ahead and use a subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Words. I'm going to run some ads here while we take a quick potty break and stuff. So, it'll be about 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll be back to continue. See you shortly.
bundle. Actually,
Yeah, it was part of the bundle. All right, stream.
Hi.
Welcome back. So the party just... No, I'm kidding. Okay, so you guys are in the
It's
temple to Kalepna, and you see this large minotaur with 2 different colored eyes kind of look at you and say, welcome, and then did a double take while looking at Scratch. And then he makes his way to the front kind of area there behind a small desk, which appears to be like a reception area. The room does open up to the larger kind of like, cathedral proper, as it were. And he steps behind and shuffles some sheets of paper and sets it down and goes, what can I do to help you?
I am a follower. You may have heard of me. I don't know if internal channels have reached you. I'm a member of the Norma Merc Cobra and devout follower of Kalepna. I'm colloquially known as Scratch.
Well, once your business is concluded here, I shall need a private word with you.
Don't believe there's anything you could say in front of me that would shock them. Are you sure you need to be private?
Do you want them alive?
We don't have to pause for so long. I'm standing right here.
I'm alive right now.
Yes.
Then alone it
Jesus.
There's a long pause.
A really long pause.
I trust Sake, man. He has my best interest at heart.
That I do.
So, what can Kalepna do for you?
I was refamiliarizing myself with the Enterprise. What's the temple's reach like in this town? Like, what do we have influence over?
Mostly the underground, as it is with, Kalepna, as it were. Some in the noble families do follow and keep the lights on, as the saying goes. As you look around, there's no candles or lights anywhere in this place, but, you kind of get the
Kind of like a
impression-
crypt?
Yeah, very much like a crypt. And he goes, we get by. But, a couple of nobles, but mostly the underground.
Do you yourself interact with the community? Are you getting out there and spreading the good word?
Well, I did the other day, but generally I stay closer to home.
What drove you out into the community?
There was a rat problem.
Rats get stitches.
Yes. They do.
So what did Helga say for you to kill her?
That's not what she said, it's what she did.
Go on.
She was a fence for... It's funny, you probably know him. Mr. Arrowin.
Didn't he skip town?
Last I heard, yes. Well, she was fencing for him, and we caught word. We told her to stop. She said she would. Then she didn't. So we reminded her of her promise to stop. Painfully. And she did not. Now, she has stopped.
You see, I came in here with a bad taste in my mouth because I thought for sure that we were going to get to kill you. But I'm kind of disappointed because now I don't want to. That prick Blarick Arrowin got on my bad side, and man, if you're cleaning up his employees, I'm almost kind of got a crush on you.
Well, are you free for a job?
I look at these guys.
He reaches down into his papers and kind of hunches over. By the way, he's 9.5 feet tall and solid 600 pounds. He's built like a brick shithouse. like fucking minotaur. No clothing whatsoever, except for like a light robe that goes over like his chest and only just comes down like halfway, like it doesn't like come all the way, and kind of stops about midriff section. Like the robe was built for somebody of a smaller race, and he just kind of was like, mine now. And it has religious symbols all over of Kalepna and various other symbols that none of you recognize except for Scratch. 9 different sigils of the 9 specifically, and the one symbol of Kalepna above all 9. And he reaches down in the papers and kind of pulls out one of the sheets of papers and hands it to you. It is enchanted, so after you read it, it will burn away.
I'll read it, holding it in front of me and speaking out loud so they can all see it.
Okay. It is a description of a person. With the name Eric at the top, and describes a human man in his 30s, decently well built, comes from a low-income family, and was a prominent member and of the inner workings of Blaric Erwin and his corrupt empire.
Did you say Eric?
As you finish reading it out loud, a heartbeat passes before the sheet goes up in flames and disappears in your hands to ash.
I did say Eric.
Well, this is awfully fortuitous. 2 birds, 1 stone. Or, sorry, 2 contracts, 1 Eric?
You've
That's
been
a
given a contract for him already.
No. It's
good. Is this Eric the guard?
He is a guard. Yes.
We don't have a contract for him. He's a person of interest to us.
Ah. Well, after you get your information, just,
That was almost in line with what we had to do anyways.
Excellent.
I'm gonna nudge Scratch. That's the guy that fucked you guys over, kinda, huh?
Yeah, the guy that was taking bribes at the front gate was Eric, so we were going to make him our primary suspect to find out all of the guards who were corrupt, so we can do that and then just murder him.
Right. So yeah, I'm good with that then. Yeah.
What do you offer in compensation for us eliminating Eric?
I offer nothing.
Well, it's good enough for me.
Right after you say that, you hear a blood-curdling scream just echo throughout the whole chamber, bouncing off the walls. That eventually comes to a stop abruptly. And Yizik just, still looking forward, like, pays no mind to it whatsoever, and just goes, I offer you nothing. Kalepna would be happy.
Is that normal, by the way? No
Is
judgment, just curious. The scream? First time
Oh,
in a church.
What's scream?
First time in a
Yes.
Kalepna church. Sorry. Am I breaking a rule? Are we not supposed to talk about it?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
They're not, but
Oh.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It happens regularly. I don't even hear it anymore.
I mean, sometimes you should come by the Church of Aloran. We have great hymns. They are a little bit of they have a bit of a sea shanty vibe to them.
He's 100% genuine.
Yizik
I
just
smile.
looking at you and like blinks and just. Yeah,
Listen.
I'm familiar with them.
Listen.
We work hand in hand.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
When life and death, it's just
It is a
two
thing.
sides of the same coin.
Indeed.
I was wondering one thing though.
Go on.
Since Helga got dealt with, who runs her store now?
Well, legally, it is now owned by the Acolytes of Kalepna. However, running it is a really dumb creature by the name of Mud.
Oh, extremely dumb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Thank you for the
guys,
wax, by the way.
You guys own it then. Okay. Well,
You are
okay.
welcome.
If we were to install a better store runner that generated more profit, we could split the profit, and then you'd have stability and better income.
Mud's just a fall guy. I don't care.
You don't care.
Makes no difference.
Well, if it doesn't matter to you then how about in exchange for us eliminating Eric, you give us rights to the store?
Sure.
So, are you the priest here? Just out of curiosity, that I didn't hear titles.
I gestured towards the smock that he's wearing.
he looks down. Yes, I am.
Okay. Nice
I
to meet you.
haven't
I'm
had a
Dak.
new one made. It's been several years since I got it, and I kind of like the aesthetic.
The fit. It's very becoming.
Hmm.
Well, I'm Deck,
Nice to meet you,
Cleric.
Dick.
cleric of Valorn.
For now.
I have a question for you. Actually, shit, I should probably PM.
As you're doing that, out of one of the back doors in the corner of the chamber, you see one of the doors open up, and a figure wearing all black with a porcelain mask on its face kind of walks from one of the back rooms all the way across the main chamber into another door, and you see it closes behind him very quietly, but even the click just echoes off all of the walls. And about 30 seconds later, you hear another blood-curdling scream.
Joe's
Go
gonna
to
take,
yes.
take a couple steps back, and I'm gonna meet you guys. I'll be outside.
Some great acoustics in here. It's very impressive.
You should come on a prayer day.
Oh, I'll pass. Thank you, though.
Here, you can. I think you guys are friends with the Snake Man. Here, you can have a cookie. It's one of my best ones made.
He
These are
reaches out
delicious.
and takes it between his finger, like his finger and his thumb, and eats it in one bite. It's not bad. Is that cinnamon?
Yeah, it's one of the new spices I learned how to cook with.
It's quite good.
Just remember, I'll cook for anybody. I got you if you need a cook for a little bit. When I'm in town, that is.
I have one last question for you.
Yes,
Are you a morning person?
I'm always in mourning.
Not quite what I meant. How are you in the mornings? Are you an energetic friend? Do you ever have late night prayers or things like that?
God, I thought you meant the kind where
I
after
know.
somebody... Right.
I got you.
Well, clerical work keeps me up to all hours, so sometimes
Amen.
waking up is very hard.
Amen. I have something that might interest you then.
Go on.
Joe, come here, please. I need to get in your bag for a
He
second.
stepped outside.
He's outside.
Oh, shit. I'm just going to notice that Joe's gone. 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to
Sure.
grab stuff. I'm going to grab like half a pound of...
While he's giving you his best pitch, I'm going to go over to the portraits behind you and pray. I hope you don't mind.
No, you're fine.
And I'm going to saunter back in and be like, these are magic beans of energy that when you've been up all night...
Oh, are these the ones the Dresi mercenary companies are peddling?
Yes, but with a twist.
Go on.
So, when you're out all night doing death, and in the morning you have to face the living, what better than having some of these? They're thunderbuck beans. And I'm gonna hand him some. These are on me.
He just pops one right into his mouth and starts chewing it.
No, I'm sorry. I wish it worked like that, but you need to grind it up and put it in hot water. You can. I have a great technique. I don't know when I would have figured this out, so I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
We haven't even made them.
And you haven't read the instructions
Yeah.
given to you by...
Here's some instructions. Read them carefully.
He reads them over real quick. Seems easy enough.
Absolutely.
He hands you back the
Genius.
scroll.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you
should
for the
probably-
beans.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go outside, I guess.
Okay. As you leave, he just glances back over at Jackerson and the goblin. What can
I'm just gonna
Kaletna
go-
do for you?
I'm gonna go pray with him. I'm not a religious man, but I like the snake boy. Snake man. Snake boy. Snake man. So I'm
I'm kind of young. I'll accept either one.
Okay.
No, I thought you were a Yuntai.
That
I'm sorry.
just leaves
I'm only
Yogurt.
20.
So he just kind of like leans over the counter and looks at you, Yogurt, and he's like, "What can Kalepna do for you?"
I don't know. What can you do for me?
Need anybody taken care of?
No, I'm pretty good at taking care of myself.
Okay. If that changes, we've got places all over.
Sure, I'll visit a place. You have a gift shop, by chance?
What are you in the
We could
market
get him a
for?
white mask.
Oh, we could get you a white mask.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Remain here for a moment.
Could you get one for me too?
Sure. Like steps
what-
into one of the back rooms, comes back after. You guys can roll.
It's what the acolytes wear.
Oh, okay, good. I was just curious. I just didn't know.
About 2 minutes goes by and comes back, bringing 2 porcelain masks. Hands one to Scratch and brings one over to you, Yogurt, and like gets down on one knee and like on your level with you and just kind of hands it to you.
I will take it.
You're in a cult now. You see eye to eye.
Oh no, they got me.
That was awesome.
Trick is to get
Yeah.
him young.
Put on the mask.
All right. It is a blank white mask with, made out of porcelain, and has like a little bit of blush on the cheeks or whatever to, accentuate the difference, whatever. Eye holes and a small slit for the mouth so that you could actually breathe and speak to people. A little bit muffled, but yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
You're very
Oh,
welcome.
I don't suppose you have a medallion kind of thing I can put around my neck, do you?
We do.
Oh, I'd love one of those.
He just reaches up and takes his off and hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. I will put it around my neck.
You're very welcome.
Oh, I guess I should
Yogurt
just pray,
joined
huh?
a club.
I'm pretty sure Yogurt already had a god, so now he's literally just becoming that guy from the Mummy.
That's awesome.
I was literally just doing that.
Did you actually send that?
Yeah.
That's
That's
funny.
amazing.
Yeah.
If it isn't my buddy Benny.
Fucking Benny.
My favorite part of that whole thing was when he goes, Benny! And he tries to make a break for it, and Brendan Fraser just grabs the chair and hucks it across the room. Oh, so great.
So good.
It's such a satisfying chair throw. It's one of the best chair throws I've ever seen.
It has to be one of the best ones ever recorded.
Mm-hmm.
It just lands so square.
It's so good. So yeah, after a moment or two, Scratch and Jackerson, you have prayed.
I'll just nod to the priest and head on back out.
As you go to leave, he says, "That private discussion."
Jackerson, go on ahead. I'll catch up.
All right, I got you. I think I learned 1 or 2 things about religion from you. Okay.
Let me know if you want a mask one day.
Oh, no. If I was going to do it, I'd be my own god, so don't worry about it.
You're not gonna.
I
have
like
to
your
take it off,
Moxley.
Taylor. You can keep it on.
Oh, okay.
So, Yuzik just kind of looks at you and says, "Follow me," and leads you to one of the back rooms that the person came out of, that you saw that walked across. And he leads you to the door and opens up the door for you and allows you to go first.
I go.
Okay, inside is a staircase that just goes down. You go down into essentially the cellar of the place. It does wind a little bit, so it ends up directly underneath like the main floor area. And inside you see a couple of different tables laying around. You see one figure laid out on one of the tables. His body completely, rigor mortis is set in, is like gone completely like terrified, whatever. And you see one figure wearing a porcelain mask is in the middle of making the body more portable. And you see all of the tables are on a ever so slight incline towards the center. So they all kind of like go down like that. Like not quite as steep, but like, And in the center of the table, all that blood appears to go down and into a drain, which goes off to the side into a series of tubes. And he takes you to the front of that room where there is a very large door, and he opens it up. And just past this very large door, you see the same place that you had seen in your dream, or at least something that looks very similar to it. There is a very large sarcophagus in the center, and aside from that, there's just the door. And he just says, "You have been summoned."
I'm going in.
Okay. He watches as you step in and then slowly closes the door behind you. Despite the place being dark, it's not dark to the point where like you can still see, and even if you didn't have dark vision, you could still see. It's like when you wake up in your apartment in the morning or whatever, and like the layout of your place. You just instinctively know where everything is in this room, and even like looking around, you kind of get the sense, A, that you've been here before, because you feel like you kind of have, but then B, like, despite it being dark, you can still make out parts of the infrastructure around you. It's not pitch black, just, I guess you'd say dim light, but you don't see a light source. There is a large sarcophagus in the center.
I will proceed to the sarcophagus,
Okay.
and I will examine its lovely, resplendent, jeweled lid.
Okay. On the lovely, resplendent, jeweled lid, you see the description of basically a battlefield. One side against another, and with a specter-like creature in the center of the fighting, holding up its arms outstretched. You see, as you kind of look at it for a moment, you start to see a lot of the figures on the sarcophagus start to move, as if becoming a battle. And you start to see them start charging at each other. And one runs over and slashes, and then one of the figures on the other side falls, and then two will run over, and the battle just starts in earnest. And as each body starts falling, you see the figure in the center start raising his arms, and each one of the figures that falls raises back up as a specter itself. This happens for a total of 9. 9 specters get raised in this way. And then, as you're watching, the sarcophagus returns to its original stone-ish state. You do anything?
Well, I was watching, and I'm gonna look around the room because last time I was in here, I was like half contacted.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just speak out loud that I've returned.
Okay. You get the sense that somebody is in the room with you. And you hear audible, out loud, it's not in your head, as the words echo, each syllable bouncing off the walls, so you hear the words like 4 or 5 times. Summon your blade.
I summon my blade.
Lay it down.
I lay it down.
Okay. And as you lay it down, are you laying it down like on the sarcophagus, on the floor? Where are you laying it down?
Oh, definitely on the sarcophagus.
Okay. As you lay it down on the sarcophagus, you feel a magical breaking within yourself as you feel the disconnect from your self with the weapon. As you feel it just disconnect from you.
I have unsynced to this device.
Basically. Your Bluetooth has turned off. After a moment, a heartbeat, a second, the blade disappears. And you hear, echoing off the walls, summon your blade.
I conjure my spiritual weapon.
As you do that, whatever weapon you're thinking of in that moment manifests in your hands.
Blacktooth. No. It would be that shit. The sword that's made out of the tooth.
I should specify the weapon type.
Oh,
So
just
if
a
you're thinking
long
short sword, it's a short sword. If you're thinking long sword, it's a long sword. Scimitar, scimitar. Dagger, dagger. Crossbow, crossbow.
That's so much pressure.
Right?
I have to go with the longsword.
Okay. You summon a long sword, and it manifests itself as it forms in your hand out of smoke and then just becomes more solid. You feel the warmth through the hilt, and as you kind of run your finger along the blade, sharp and warm, which is different from your previous sword. A very neutral, cold room temperature. This one's just warm. Not hot, not uncomfortable, just warm. Then you hear, dismiss.
I'll just poof. Let it go.
A heartbeat. 2 heartbeats. Summon.
Conjure.
What weapon type?
Great sword.
In your hands forms a great sword out of smoke and then solidifies. And it's warm. Not cold. Warm. Dismiss. Heartbeat. 2 heartbeats. Summon.
Great axe.
In your hands, forming out of smoke, a great axe.
That's dank.
And it's warm. Not cold. Warm. Dismiss.
I'm just gonna huck it, and it's gonna evaporate.
Yep. Now go.
Okay. I'll bow out, not showing it. Well, I can't see it, but
Right.
I'm gonna lower my gaze
Yeah.
and walk out.
Okay. As soon as you leave the room, Yuzik's standing there. So, how did it go?
It was a very positive experience.
I imagine.
Thank you for bringing me here. Beyond the service that we're due with Eric, I'll help you in any way that I can. And I give him 30 gold out of my personal inventory.
He doesn't go to take it. Instead, he puts his hand over your hands and pushes it back towards you. What would you have us do?
I'm going to need some very special equipment.
Name it.
These guys can't have headphones on for it.
Okay, boys, headphones off.
Fair.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Before he...
Yep. Wait, Jason, headphones off. Sorry. All right.
I read about the construction of certain magical devices as I was perusing the libraries, and I became intrigued. Do you know what a phylactery is?
Yes.
I know it isn't a small thing to do, but if I'm going to do it, it's going to take time, and I'm going to need help.
Very well. We'll assemble the things you'll need.
For Kalepna.
For
And I'll
Kalepna.
bow out. I'll bow out.
He just like watches you as you leave, and as you kind of glance back, you know, before leaving and going back up the stairs, you see him just bow towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. These guys can put headphones on, right?
Okay, yep. So, after...
Wait, is Bob
probably-
back?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, I put it in the chat, so I'm sure you read it. And he just said
Gotcha.
yes, so that too. Probably about 10 minutes goes by before Scratch comes walking out the front door of the temple.
Welcome back.
Hey, you're not
Talk-
dead.
I spoke to one of the 9.
Shit. That's kind of heavy.
Yeah, I didn't actually learn anything.
Did you get anything?
I'm not sure. Short sword.
You actually say that as you draw your short sword. It manifests itself out of smoke, and it is warm. Not cold.
And I'll drop
Warm.
it, and I'll think dagger.
You draw a dagger. It is warm. Not cold. Warm.
Okay, so this is new.
Kind of cool.
Nifty.
Yeah.
I once saw a man in a market who had a small device. He was a tinker gnome. And in his device, he would flick, and it was a nail file, and then he would flick, and it was scissors, and he would flick, it was a knife.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like that gnome.
Nice.
Pretty tall for a gnome.
You
Yeah.
say just a bit taller though.
Can you do long, like a long spatula or ladle?
I try and conjure the image of the frying pan that he uses to fight.
An oar appears in your hand.
Close enough.
Yeah, you could stir a big pot of soup with that one. Good job.
It's warm, not cold. Warm.
I just read the chat. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rush on taking out Eric. We can kind of just still proceed as normal. We can do our haunted house thing and handle Eric on our way out.
Sure. I don't remember where the haunted house was, so
We should probably check into the inn so that we have a base to work out of.
no
the-
here or whatever.
Is that what it was called?
I believe it was no rats here. Yeah, that was the cheaper one. Yeah.
Well, I'm good with that.
We are going into like a poorer area of town, correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the poor district.
As we're kind of walking towards there, I'm gonna lean over to Scratch and be like, maybe we should bring in the bank horse, or at least his bags.
That's
I
an
assumed
excellent
all
idea.
your horses were with you, so that
Yeah,
wouldn't be
yeah,
hard
yeah,
to
but
do.
like they get stabled, right?
Yeah.
Instead of leaving our bank on a horse in a stable in the poor part of town.
Fair.
Which one of you fine strapping gentlemen wants to carry my saddlebags? I may be powerful, but I have narrow shoulders.
Well, I can do it. Just carry it over top of my head like this.
Thank you, Acolyte.
Ah, you're welcome.
Wait, Acolyte? That's new. I
Yeah.
thought you liked living.
Yeah. I do a lot of killing too.
Didn't you hear? All the gods are friends now.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think he is going to be our Benny.
So
We can-
all the
we can-
gods are friends. So if I become a god, I'm friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just thinking. Sorry, don't worry about me. Don't worry
Oh,
about
and then you can give me one of your amulets.
It'd be a ladle.
Ooh, nice. Like a tiny little spoon.
We can both call him Acolyte.
Oh no, me being a god's just too big thinking for me.
No,
was just
I meant
thinking
me
about
and
it,
Deck,
all.
but you could too.
No,
Yeah,
no,
cool.
it's fine. Don't worry about me. Don't worry.
Acolyte yogurt.
Hi, present.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, let's go to the fucking inn, I guess.
All
What
right.
time is it? Like,
Noon.
how long would this noon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wouldn't
this
it
is
take
a
a
lot
long
of-
couple hours, maybe?
Let's get our room squared away, and then we can.
You guys are almost playing and role playing in real time.
Yeah.
right.
What happens when you end up in a city, man?
As you guys are making your way to the poor district from the wealthy district, at that transition point, it's not like just a gate and then all of a sudden you're in destitute. You do notice there are many carpentry shops and smithies and all that stuff set up. I know you guys have mentioned your intentions to go to one of those, so if you wanted to.
No, because I think we decided that I was gonna do.
Your symbol
Oh,
in the wax. Right.
Well, actually, I'll go approach one and ask him
Sure.
if they're able to make that. Just like I'll show them my symbol, and I assume it's like a bigger necklace, so it's probably like this big. Something
Yeah, I
like
mean-
that. Like
Decently big, yeah.
okay, like this size, I guess. Right.
Yeah, roughly.
And I'll say like that, but like round and this big on the end of a piece of metal, preferably with a handle. Do you think you could do that?
Without role playing the whole thing, do you want it as basically like a brand, and how large? Roughly. That
Like a slightly bigger than a toonie,
Okay.
and then
And
just like a
like
handle,
a like a
stamp.
brand or a stamp. Okay, stamp.
But like a
Got it.
stamp, yeah. And then
Okay. Two of them?
Yeah.
Okay. The blacksmith that you're talking to, it can be done. A couple hours of work, maybe 10 gold pieces
Are you
after haggling.
after haggling? Okay.
You get them down to about 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hand him 10 gold pieces. I like how you're just like after haggling.
I assumed you were gonna haggle. you're
Obviously.
basically this group's Laura Bailey from the first campaign of Critical Role.
Just wait. You allow acquisitions incorporated stuff, so I'm gonna get distort value soon.
That's an official book. It is a thing.
It is such a stupid spell, but I fucking love it.
I have a feeling you guys aren't gonna have a need for money pretty quick.
Yeah. But it's also like when you go to someone and like, oh yeah, it's 200. You're like, nah, it seems like it's kind of shit. Maybe it's just 75. And they're like, okay, it's 75.
Yeah. Assuming they don't see you cast the spell.
Mhm.
But yeah. So you do get the blacksmith working on it. and then you make your way to the inn. No rats here. A dirty-looking young elvish man takes your horses and stables them for you, takes the saddlebags off. He seems to be a simple man, and immediately after taking the saddlebags off, kind of puts each horse into its own stall, and then immediately goes and grabs a brush and immediately starts brushing down the horses and, making sure that they're happy. And he appears to get a lot happier once he starts brushing a horse. He's a simple folk. You make your way inside. No rats here. Where you can see there's a couple of people, sitting around morning drinking, as it were. A couple of people maybe stopping in for lunch here or there. And a orc standing at the bar. Kitty! Oh, it's gone now. It went past Derek and it was just like, meow, and walked by. Anyway, so the orc is just standing at the bar, kind of wiping down, and then somebody will call out, another ale, and he'll just pour one and set it over on the side, and one of the waitresses will come over and grab it and take it over to them. Upon noticing you guys enter, he says, welcome to No Rats. Can I get you a drink?
We would like a room. Rooms.
Right, yes, okay.
How many rooms do we need? 5? I'm gonna look at the group.
I
Yeah,
can just sleep on the floor of someone's room.
4.
yeah. I
4.
don't care. I can sleep. We're kind of ever.
How much are your rooms? I guess is the first question.
1 gold piece for a night.
I'm gonna look at Joe and be like, this seems expensive. Is this expensive?
No.
I see you're a little wary. I will tell you that includes fresh sheets, fresh straw, and breakfast in the morning, and dinner at night if you're here still.
Fantastic.
I hold out my hands a little bit and I
It's
say,
an all-inclusive affair.
"Oh, hold on a second." I kind of show my hands, kind of lift up it with the ring, and I'll be like, "You're not trying to pull any fast ones on us, right?"
I absolutely would not.
I will slide over 4 gold. I guess from the bank. That's what it's here for, right?
Thank you kindly. Takes the gold pieces and tucks them behind the bar.
So do you happen to have maybe like a lockbox or something?
Every room has a chest in it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 gold pieces were taken from the bag? 5 rooms? Oh, 4. Okay, Yogurt's sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
Hey,
Someone.
Yogurt can stay in my room. I'll spend all night preaching about Aloran.
Yeah, cool. I got an amulet. I don't care.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, I should have had the blacksmith make you an amulet as well. I'm gonna
What?
realize it as soon as you say, oh yeah, soon I can get an amulet. And we'll be like, shit, I'll be right back. I just walk back to the smith. Can I also get an amulet and then come back?
The blacksmith would tell you no.
Well,
He cannot make religious artifacts.
what if I bless it?
You have to take that up with the church.
Fair enough. Well, I'll go back then.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys are in the common room, or are you guys going to your own rooms, or what would you like to do? It is noon.
Do you guys want to get a beer and talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah. I'll have 1 milk to go.
All right. The bartender pours out a glass of milk and several mugs of darkish liquid, and one of the waitresses comes over and brings it to you in an out of the way kind of booth in the corner of the room, and sets it down on the table for you and drops a couple of small chips of ice into the milk, and then kind of nods and goes back to the bar.
So milk, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna save her for later.
I think I know where you got your name from.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'll try not to.
Is the ale terrible?
Define terrible.
What is the gut reaction of someone who doesn't drink a lot of ale on first sip? I guess would be the question.
It's a little thin, but you know, it's okay.
Mm.
For anybody that's used to
take a
drinking
sip yet?
ale, it's well watered. It's kind of yuck.
Or what?
As soon as your character takes a sip, my character would probably just slam it. You know, I'm used
One of
to it.
those. It's one of those. Okay. I will also slam it, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, you paid a gold piece for all-inclusive one-day stay. It's not great beer. Let's put it that way.
All right. Well, shall we have lunch and then go find said house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured the evening would be better, right? It's more haunted-y times, right?
Yeah, go surf
Fair
in the
enough.
sun.
But we've been inside
Excellent.
the house. So there wouldn't be sun.
Oh my god, you're right. We could be in any building.
Anywhere.
Could even be in this room.
Anytime.
Where are your go-to
Shortly,
right now?
shortly later, about 30 minutes later, as you guys are sitting there and discussing, feel free to. I just gonna let you know what's happening. Eventually, the bartender does bring over a large platter of food. A lot of vegetables and stuff that's been chopped up. A platter of select cheeses and meats and all that stuff. Couple of chunks of bread that have been, chopped up into bite-sized pieces. It's kind of like a like a platter affair, like something that you'd bring to a party or whatever.
So you're
in
saying
our
is
world.
it's tapas style.
I don't actually know what that means, so yeah. Just
It's
small
chicken.
chunks of bread, small chunks of meat, small chunks of cheese, and then vegetables and stuff. Sure.
Tapas is just like lots of small plates of things.
Ah.
That's shareable
Gotcha.
between people.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, sure, that. Yep.
I love it.
It's like
the
somebody
tapas
went to
bar.
Superstore and got the variety pack of vegetables and then the variety pack of meats and cheeses and then put them both on your table. If there was a Superstore, I mean. Anyway,
Or if you go to an all-you-can-eat sushi place and order like one of everything.
ooh. I gotta go back to the all-you-can-eat over in Port Kells. That was good. Anyway, so the food gets dropped down on the table for you guys, and then the bartender kind of fucks off and minds his own. Every once in a while, the waitress does come back and refill your drinks as needed. But yeah, feel free to discuss your plan, or otherwise let me know, and we can fast forward till nighttime for spookiness.
If you like fast forward for spookiness.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know how to hunt a ghost. Do you guys know how to hunt a ghost?
No, but I can
Very
probably
carefully.
find
Was
ghosts.
the other bounty we had?
Yeah, this is our second mission. They heard wailing. That was the given. We figure haunted house.
Are you sure it wasn't your
Whale,
church?
man.
True. That's why I ran away.
Okay. So, shortly after sundown, you guys notice, it's a little bit darker outside. And you all eventually kind of get up and make your way to the exit of the building and make your way out into the city proper. Where are you going?
I guess we're gonna go to the haunted house. Are we just told there's a house that's screaming, or were we told where it was?
I believe it was on the contract.
The contract stated, at a manor house behind an inn in Lilton, people reported hearing a solemn tune and feeling strange briefly before the feeling faded with the music.
I'm going to look behind the inn we're staying at. Is there a manor?
There is not.
Probably not this inn then.
I believe that the house we burned down was behind an inn.
Was it also a manor?
Yes.
Cool. Let's start there then.
Okay. As you guys make your way through the familiar streets now to the inn that you guys had been before.
Quick question.
Yeah,
On the way there is the Temple of Alorn.
it
between
is
us
along
and
the
where
way.
we're
Yeah.
going. Can I just like make a pit stop in, grab an
Sure.
amulet or yogurt, and give it to him? Be like, here you go.
Yeah,
You can
as
check
soon as
in if
go
you
in,
want.
You can expand this RP if you'd like.
No, it's just like
Okay. So you're literally just
You guys
popping
have-
in, asking for a holy symbol, and then
Yep.
peace.
dipping
All right.
out. Yep.
No issue whatsoever. The head cleric is like, yeah, here you go. Spread the word.
Thank you. I am. Don't you worry.
Okay, have a good day. And off you
Get
go.
some bread. Sorry.
They just let you take
Before
the
you're
bread.
leaving, oh, do you want some bread?
Love some bread. It's
Hands
not
you a
poisoned,
half
is
a
it?
loaf of bread.
That's an inside joke with the church.
That's 1,000 years ago, but
Right. A
Some things
1,000-year-old
get lost in
inside
age.
joke.
But actually, the church to Aloran does hand out bread.
Mhm.
Yeah. No kappa. Just they do.
of course.
So you return to the party with healing symbol and half a loaf of bread.
I'm going to give yogurt the symbol of Alarn.
Okay.
Oh,
Here you
cool.
go. I told you I'd get you one.
What's this?
That's another pendant for
Oh,
you.
hell yeah. Which god is this one?
Aloran, the god of life.
Ah, leaf guy. Got it.
Yep. Yeah. Just gonna look up and be like,
You go look at the nearest
Keep
tree
walking.
and just salute the tree.
That's a different god.
where yogurt's gonna get smote at some point in time.
All of the gods at once just smite him.
This motherfucker again. You down.
Did he pray to you last night too? Yeah. Well, I heard from you. No. I'm kidding. So you guys make your way to the inn, where you see. I mean, it's not smoldering anymore. I was gonna say the smoldering ruins of a manor. You do see the remains of what used to be a manor, which is now just charred wood, and it's been not really taped off, but like, somebody's put up like a little bit of a rope to make sure that nobody, gets in behind there or whatever. And there is a guard standing just off where the alleyway that leads to the manor entrance is, right around the side of the inn. He's kind of like perched up there, leaning against a wall. And as you guys approach, you see all that. And, he just kind of makes note of you and then goes back to watching the street.
I'll go up to him and ask, hey, is this the ghost house?
Ghost house? I don't know. Strange.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a bunch of
strange
ghosts there.
happenings. Mostly the music and people feeling weird. Hasn't happened in some time though.
Well, thank you for the info.
Yeah. You can't go past this rope though.
Are you sure we can't?
Well, it's a safety hazard.
Are you sure we can't?
He
And I'm
looks
gonna,
down
like-
at your hand and then looks back up. If you get hurt, that's on you. Kind of steps
I
to the
mean-
side for a second.
Always is. Have a blessed day.
You as well.
And I guess I'm gonna walk past them and start making my way into the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Me too.
Yeah.
Is Scratch going too?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was figuring that thing out with my weapon.
All good. As you're going, the guard just kind of like looks at you and then just nods and looks away.
Sweet. Do we recognize this guard? Like, have we
Nope.
run into this guy? No.
Nope. Random nameless guard. I can give a name if you want him to have one, but as far as you know, he never met him before in your life.
Okay.
Yeah. So you make your way down the alley towards the actual entrance to the manor house. You see, it appears that the fire did catch on to the inn a little bit, but since the back of the inn that basically went right up against the manor was made mostly out of stone, it didn't appear to catch very much, and it appears that the parts of the roof that did catch have been replaced since, because you can see that it's very new, kind of thatching over top compared to the rest of the roof of the inn. And as you kind of walk up the steps, you can hear the creaking and the planks of wood strain with the weight of each and every one of you, except for Yogurt. As you guys all step onto the wood, it croaks and groans, stressing from your weight. And it's just charred and destroyed.
Do I hear any music?
You do not.
What do you guys figure? Try and go for a seance? Or just wander around till it finds us?
I don't know what that means, but sure.
That's where we try and call the ghost. And,
Okay.
get them out here.
We'll just call out.
Can I
Ghost!
yeah, that's what I was going to do right now.
Yeah, help me.
Ghost!
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 They got it covered.
The guard kind of
working?
pokes his head from around the corner and goes, "Are you, like, yelling a warning, or, like..."
You're not the ghost. It's not for you.
No,
you're
I know,
fine.
but you yelled ghost, so is there a ghost nearby?
No,
I
they're
don't know. Is there?
they're trying to, call it. It's okay. It's okay. I just kind of wave them off.
Okay, gotcha. Kind of turns back towards the street and kind of is like, fucking weird people, man.
This isn't working.
It
don't know
appears
why.
no ghost has come to your call.
Right, Snake Man, we follow your path.
Well, that stuff is kind of your thing, right?
Wait, did I just freeze?
Nope, you're good.
Oh,
No.
You're good.
We can,
Yeah, I froze.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
no.
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Everyone else froze then. Everyone else was
Oh.
perfect.
That's funny.
we're all just
Like,
doing that
just-
thing you sit perfectly still and freak Jason out.
You did a good job of it. You guys did a good job, not gonna lie. Fucking ghost.
Anyway, yeah, no ghost comes to your beckon.
Um,
You got any ideas, Deck?
maybe. Hey, ghost. Can you come here, please? Anything?
Nothing.
Start
Wow.
walking closer to him.
Yeah, I guess so. We're gonna walk, and we should probably not all walk right behind each other, just in case.
Wait, you think there's actually a ghost here?
No, I think we're all in very heavy armor, and we're about to fall through the floor.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah,
not
what do you
wearing
think?
any.
I'm not in heavy armor.
I'm not.
I'm just
I'm just a big man, okay?
I'm just gonna look down at my
like,
breastplate and be like, "Oh, sorry," and I'm just gonna like cover it. Be like, "Oh, we're all wearing armor."
No, my scale mail is actually pretty light.
Is that just your skin?
Don't be racist.
wow. That's
I'm sorry.
so insensitive.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Heck, what are you doing?
I'm just kidding. I really don't care. I made a snake tongue joke earlier.
I kind of believed you too.
I know, I had you.
I kind of still believe it'll work.
What do you guys say if we go to like an open area and we try to insult the ghost? Or I'm gonna try something.
Yeah, do it.
Is there enough floor space in one of these bedrooms that I can make a holy symbol on the ground?
Back at the inn, or are you going inside the house?
Oh, aren't we already inside the house?
You were
Yes, I
standing
went
at the
inside
front door. Oh, did you guys actually enter? Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I need deck saves for anybody who enters.
Oh,
Oh, I think we
Oh, okay.
all did. I
Sorry,
thought.
my bad. I must have missed that
Oh,
while
yeah,
I was thinking
I'll-
about food.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure. That was
Yeah, because we were calling for the ghost inside
Yeah,
the
yeah,
house.
yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
you were.
no, we would no.
Well, the
I was just
interaction with the
outside.
guard
Guy
was
must
while you
have
guys
thought
were
we were
outside.
insane.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Cool. So,
We're all just standing next to him screaming ghost.
Whoa!
Why is the door opening?
See, I thought you guys were at the front door still, and that's why the guard had that interaction. And then, like, I kind
I
of
thought you
tuned
just-
out for a
Oh, I
second
thought
because
it-
I was
I
thinking
thought you
about what
just
I was going to
heard
get
us-
for dinner.
Yeah,
I
thought you like stuck his head
like
in.
a window or something.
No, no.
Yeah.
He was just down at the end of the alley. Heard you guys
guys
going,
okay?
ghost, and he's like, what's going on? Like, okay. Whew, we're good now. So after the whole ghost interaction, that's canon. That happened. You guys went inside the house. Okay, so Deck, as you step up the steps and you go to open the door, you hear the from the hinges, and then the door just falls off the hinges and cracks. And as you step inside, you can feel the groaning and twisting of the wood underneath your feet, but you're able to keep your footing. Yogurt, same thing. Scratch, same thing. Jackerson, you step inside the door, and your foot goes through part of the floor and sinks down to about your knee as you kind of, sink into the broken parts of the wood. Jumbo Joe coming right behind you, trips over you and comes crashing down on top of you, busting another couple of holes in the floor as well. As the rest of you kind of look on.
Are you okay there, Jackerson?
Yeah, just need
Yeah,
to get up.
just use my head and I'll yep. Get up. Yep. All right. Help me.
Here, I'll help you up afterwards.
All right.
We're good.
As you guys are helping each other up, give me dex saves again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fail with me.
Okay, so Jackerson, you go to stand up and you put your weight, you pull your foot out of the broken part and you set it down on another piece of wood and fall through that one, and then you go to grab Joe and help him up, and then like you prop him up and he's like standing up and you're like all good, and then he goes to take a step to help you and his other foot falls through another part of the floor, and just now you're both like 1 foot in but like just off staggered a little bit. The place
Joe,
is falling
Joe.
apart.
Joe, let's just go down. I'm gonna force my way down to the next area.
So you just start pulling up floorboards?
I mean,
Okay. So you start
gonna
pulling
watch
up
from the rip.
floorboards, breaking off chunks of wood. You don't even need a strength check. It's not that hard. It's a place that's literally been burned down. You just grab a chunk of wood, pull it up. From the floor, there's about a 2-foot gap, and then it's stone. There is actually no basement. There's like a 2-foot like crawl space underneath the house kind of thing. And then so your foot is literally going through the wood and then hitting stone, and then like you're ripping it up and you just see that there's like a house basically on stilts 2 feet up basically.
Can I like fit in and start going underneath it?
Yeah, you can like crawl underneath it.
Yeah, I'm crawling underneath it. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
I'm doing it.
So
You see
you're
the ghost?
crawling underneath the chunks of wood. No dex save needed.
Yes.
Can I stand where he is so that if I fall through on him?
Like above him?
Yeah.
Sure. You kind of follow with him a little bit, and as you're walking, your save was fine, so you're good for a little bit. But yeah, every croak and groan, Jackerson, as he's stepping above you, like parts of ash and stuff falls down on top of you, and it's getting in your hair and down your back and stuff as you're crawling. And he's
Yeah,
walking
you
above
could you could walk a little bit away from me. That'd be amazing.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. I'll take a
I got
step
the
over.
lung. I got
And
the
this
black
would be
lung.
really awkward if the whole house came down while you're under there.
What's the worst that could happen?
Jackerson wasn't meant to be if that was the case.
How did he die? A house came down on him. Was it a mimic house? No, it just fell.
the
Just
whole
house.
just
A
crumbled
house.
in on itself.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Are you just crawling around down there? Are you looking?
Yeah,
for
I'm
something?
hella
What do
just crawling around down
Sure.
here. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yogurt, Jackerson, try your strategy again.
Ghost!
Do I hear him say try the stretch? I hear the ghost, so I start yelling it down below.
Sure. You guys just start yelling out in chorus, "Ghost, ghost!" No response.
I'm gonna take a look around inside the house.
Okay, give a perception check. All right.
Jay, I am looking for anything shiny.
Yeah, hold on. Lighting. Okay. This is the house, and go ahead and make a perception check, Jackerson. Scratch, as you're in here, I know this is cobblestone, it's actually all wood. Hence the, falling through and everything. I just couldn't find a picture that was exactly what I wanted, so, yeah.
23.
Okay, cool. Fuck. Give me a second to pull up a loot table.
I'm a fucking flow gnome. I'm a flow gnome. Under the flow gnome.
Just all the change that people would have dropped in their medieval couches you're finding underneath their floorboards.
Yeah.
Roll a D100.
Oh, yeah. 61. Not too bad. Too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
No, reroll.
Dude,
Okay.
real.
Okay. Okay.
Now I want to know what it was.
Okay, now it's a 70. Reroll.
No, you can have that one.
Oh, I can have that one.
I'm excited.
I'm curious too.
So, as you're walking or crawling around down there,
Yeah, I'm not walking. I'm crawling.
your hand comes to rest on top of something. It's not dirt because you're like going around, and usually everything's dirt because or stone because you're crawling around on the ground. Your hand goes on top of something that is leather.
What is it, Jay?
Well, as you grab it and pull it towards you and you look at it, it appears to be a small bag.
I open said bag.
It's black.
Opening it's
Oh.
black.
Yep.
Jackerson gonna lose this. I put my hand in the bag. Oh my god.
God.
What are you thinking of when you put your hand in the bag?
Oh, what is Jackerson thinking of? What? He's thinking. No, if it was Jackerson, he's looking for something, or he finds something. It's a bag. He's always thinking about cooking or martial arts. So let me roll a 50-50.
Okay.
D100. Under 100, it's
Under
martial
50, you
arts.
mean?
Under 50, it's martial arts. Above 50, it is cooking.
Sure.
It's something cooking.
Okay.
I'm thinking I want a Yee's burger.
Okay, so you're hungry. You reach into this bag that's got nothing but blackness, and you pull out a ration bar.
How does it taste?
It's okay. I mean, they're designed for travel and for
Yeah,
long-term
okay,
use.
okay.
Not great. Not great seasoning. You could have done better.
I reach in a book so I can read better.
Okay. Hold on.
Pull it out. Jackerson's a simple person. Just simple.
Yeah. Okay. You reach in, thinking of a book, and
To
your
read better.
hands fit on a book, and you pull out a book.
What does it say? I like bring it closer, thinking it would help, which it really doesn't help. Like my eyes go cross, so I pull it back a little bit.
It appears to be arcane symbols.
Fuck! I just put it in my bag, and I just take the backpack or the bag, and I just put it in my bag, and I
Okay.
keep going,
Okay.
yelling "Ghost!" Obviously.
Sure.
Ghost!
You can put bag of holding in your inventory.
Oh my god!
Nice. What was the
Yeah.
first one? I don't know
No.
what the first one. Oh,
No,
fair.
Hold on. What was the first one? First one was a spell scroll of a 3rd level.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Bag
actually,
of
would not be
holding's kind
bad.
of cool.
No, that's a no. Like, you guys are 4th level. You don't need a 3rd level spell scroll right now. Yeah. Okay. Scratch. You're looking around, and a lot of the place is destroyed, as you can imagine. But you also get to roll on a table because of the natural 20. Could you give me a D4, please? No, fuck you. Okay.
Yeah.
4 D100s, please.
Big money, no whammies.
Sorry,
Okay.
do you want
No,
individuals
that's fine.
or?
That's fine. I got it. You can just click on it.
Oh,
You'll see it.
Wow,
Oh,
Damn.
90.
that was no whammies.
That was no whammies.
Are you fucked?
Holy shit.
Oh my god, no.
All right, guys, I'm done with this
Yo.
campaign.
No.
I'm
To
done
the
with this campaign.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus. That's
Hey,
hilarious.
I'm happy. I found the bag of holding while going through the fucking crawl space.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
300-pound man crawling through the
That's
crawl
because
space.
it fell
Swimming.
through the floor of the room that Scratch is in right now. After the place was fucking an inferno. So, here's what you rolled. Firstly, you find a potion.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's solid.
It's liquid.
It is a
True, it is liquid ink.
it is a how do I describe this potion? Let me look. Okay. It is a clear liquid with a tiny bead of red in the center that continuously expands until the red gets all the way to the to the edges, and then it shrinks back in and expands and in and expands.
Huh. This is the second time I've received a potion and I have no idea what it is.
Right?
You said it's clear with a red dot or white with a red dot?
It is a clear liquid with basically the red in the potion's liquid continuously expands from a tiny bead to color the clear liquid around it and then contracts. Shaking the bottle fails to interrupt the process.
Okay.
All right, 93. We're going to do that one last. 90. You find a flat iron rod with a button on one end.
A button on the end.
Yep.
Like a sewn coat button?
No, like a button that you could press.
Does this realm have buttons? Okay. A flat iron rod with a button on the end.
Yep.
Well, I can't not push the button.
Okay.
I'm going to point the rod at a wall.
Sure. And then you push the button?
Yeah.
Okay. You point the rod at the wall, press the button. Seems nothing happened.
Okay. I'm gonna store that.
It doesn't move.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push the button again,
It can move.
and then
now.
I'm gonna put it up over my head at
Yeah.
like forehead height, and then I'm gonna push the button again, and then I'm gonna do chin ups in the middle of the room.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you can add immovable
really happy
rod
with
to your
that.
inventory.
Yes.
92.
God, if you would have got 100. I think I know what magic table you're rolling on right now. Either it's B or C. I don't think it's A.
Can you give me a D13? You find a breastplate.
Hey, Deck, is this your size?
Yes.
I don't think I can wear this. Yeah, this is heavy armor, right?
It is medium.
Breastplates are medium, yeah.
Yeah.
You're also getting
Oh,
your
it's a
adamantium armor.
breastplate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
That's
gotta wait.
crazy.
I gotta wait 60 days for my adamantine armor, though.
This armor consists of a fitted metal chest piece worn with supple leather. Although it leaves the legs and arms relatively unprotected, the armor provides good protection for the wearer's vital organs while leaving the wearer relatively unencumbered. The armor is decorated with fish and shell motifs.
I might hang on to this.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, when you're done with it, I'll gladly wear it.
Cool. So you said fish and what motifs?
Shells.
Cool.
And I need a D9 for your 93. Fuck.
You get a level 3 net.
No. No.
Wait, you can't be rolling off table D. Anyways,
You
it doesn't matter.
find half plate armor. That seems exceptionally light.
Wait, half plate or?
Yep. A 5 would have been full plate.
Oh, I know exactly what it's made out of then. I don't. I'm just yelling ghost underneath the floorboards.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so if I end up wearing this, I'll give you the breastplate. But if I don't end up wearing the breastplate, do you want the half plate?
I'll take whatever you give me, my man.
Okay, and then whatever's left over, we sell to the smithy.
100%.
This half plate consists of shaped metal plates that cover most of the wearer's body. It does not include leg protection beyond simple greaves that are attached with leather straps. It is a light and flexible metal.
Exceptionally light, Jay.
Yep. Like, picking up this half plate armor weighs only 40 pounds.
It would have a color too, technically.
Does it?
I think it does.
Wouldn't it be like silver?
No, I don't remember if that's canon in D&D or if that's actually Lord of the Rings that I'm thinking of.
I think that's Lord of the Rings.
Might be Lord of
Maybe Lord of the Rings, but hold on.
the
It appears similar in color to platinum, not quite as shiny as silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep the half plate.
Okay.
I'll give you the breastplate with the fish and shell motifs.
Sure. I will put the breastplate on.
It's cursed, you die.
I'm still kind of scared it might be cursed. I'm not going to lie.
While he's getting changed, I'll put the half plate on.
Okay.
gonna sit here for
Do you
30
attune to it?
minutes. Yes.
Oh, it's attunable.
No, it's not. I'm
Godspeed.
fucking with him.
Oh,
Oh,
I was just about to say Godspeed, good friend. Godspeed.
For the sake of ease, the breastplate is a mariner's breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, whenever
what
you
that
start your
is.
turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface.
oh, cool.
As well as that, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
That
Oh,
is
dope.
the big part. That's huge.
That's huge.
And for scratch, mithril is a light and flexible metal. A mithril chain shirt or breastplate can be worn under normal clothes. If that armor normally imposes disadvantage on stealth checks or has a strength requirement, the mithril version of the armor doesn't.
That's super good.
That's insane.
Yeah, and if you rolled one higher, it would have been full plate.
Mithril full plate.
Mithril full plate was a 5.
And the one big thing is it's magical. Mithril's magical.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that make such a
Mariners
big difference?
is also magical. by the
Yeah,
way.
Mariners is magical.
They're both
'cause there's a lot of-
uncommon, but
Magical armor means they don't get disintegrated when an ooze touches them.
Does anybody need scale mail?
Ghost!
While that's happening,
Ghost!
because I'm
Mhm.
assuming we took like 20 minutes or whatever.
oh, this was just be like initially like he walks in,
no, he
finds the loot,
Oh,
and then he's putting it all on. So while he's putting it all on, you can do whatever you're doing because that part's gonna take
well,
like 20 minutes.
I would have been stuck in the floorboards for a while after
Yeah.
watching him go by.
Nobody's helping him. We're
no,
getting
I
dressed, and
would've-
he's like,
that's what I'm saying. I would have looked for a minute, and then I would have just kind of watched, and then I'm assuming I just want to go to like a room. Like, are all these doors unlocked? I would just kind of walked around. after following
They
through
are, but there's also rooms underneath these rooms. So like this is the second floor.
Okay, fair.
The second you try and go up these stairs, like every slat just snaps as you
Yeah,
try
I
and
wouldn't.
climb the
I
stairs.
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't try to go upstairs. I probably
Yeah.
just would have tried to find a room downstairs that nobody was.
I don't have a
Ground.
picture of the ground floor, but there
fine.
is like 3 or 4 rooms down there. So yeah, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking around to see what's in there. I guess,
Sure, make a perception check.
especially because I wasn't privy to really knowing. I guess what like we were here for.
Sure. 15, not bad. Can I get a D3, please? Okay. And 2D100. So 84 and 87.
High rolls.
And a deck of many things.
Now you guys already have that. Or do you?
Immediately turn it inside out the bag.
No.
No, I'm not doing that right now.
Okay,
I think it's in the puzzle box.
You find 2 scrolls on a desk. In like, there's a desk that's like completely destroyed, but one of the drawers appears to have been untouched by the flames. And as you open it, you find 2 scrolls with arcane symbols on them.
All right. I'm just probably gonna grab those and then not try to even read,
Sure.
and then just kind of hold them in my hand as I walk around.
Okay.
Go try to find somebody else, probably.
Okay. Okay, so there's no response from any ghosts. As you keep kind of looking around, you find nothing else of value or of worth. What is Deck and Yogurt doing during all this? Oh, Deck's putting on armor. What's Yogurt doing during all this?
I've just wandered off in some random direction, just yelling ghosts, making sure none of the objects move around the room.
Okay.
None of the classic ghost things.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Oh, give me a perception check, actually.
Basically, you're off playing prop hunt.
Pretty much. Just stabbing everything with my sword. Just, you a ghost.
Fucking hell. D3, D4, please.
Ooh.
Fuck. Um, 4D100, please.
Well, that's a 99.
Holy shit.
Okay. We're gonna do this numerically. So 13 first.
Or?
You find a potion. Its red liquid glimmers when agitated. 14. You find another potion. The potion's red liquid glimmers when agitated.
Oh, 2.
Let me mark this down so that I got it. 73. You find another potion.
Oh, baby.
It...
Glimmers when agitated.
This sticky black unguent? Unguent? Unguent.
It's a liquid, I think. That's what it actually is supposed
Sure,
to be.
okay. This sticky black liquid is thick and heavy in the container, but flows quickly when poured. That's all I'll give you on that.
Oh, it's a spread. It's a salve.
Oh.
Okay.
A soft, greasy, or viscous substance used as an ointment or for lubrication.
Fair. Okay, yeah. Much of
We
the
learned something
consistency
today.
of oil. Gotcha. Yeah, got it. And a 99. You find a wand.
Oh. Found a cool stick. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Hmm.
I would just twirl the wand in my fingers as I'm running around going, Ghost! I have a stick!
There is no response to your stick waving and calling of the ghost.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That was pretty good.
You guys doing anything else?
I'm just traveling around until I'm done. Until you tell me I'm done under the floorboards.
Trying
Okay.
to find this fucking ghost. Or any sign of, like, something has happened here after the house has been burned down. Or, like, any sign of, like, I guess, like a ritual or anything.
Make a perception check.
Okay, and I am doing what I always do.
Touching yourself before you look. Got it.
Absolutely. Yeah, 225s. Let's go.
Roll a d4, please.
D4. Let's go.
1d100, please.
1D Honda. Oh no.
You find some yarn.
Yeah.
You
Find
find
yogurt.
a potion. The potion's red liquid glimmers when agitated.
Okay. Does this look like other potions that I have?
Not really.
Okay.
So, Mariner's breastplate, mithril half plate. What else did you find, Scratch?
That
Immovable
rod.
What was the last thing?
Clear expanding
Right.
red potion. Sorry,
Got it.
a clear potion with a red expanding dot.
Yep. And Deck found...
Red potion glows when agitated.
Got it. All right, cool. So, you guys spend a lot of time kind of sifting through. no ghost shows up at any point, and you guys sift through the wreckage of this building. It doesn't look like anybody's been in or out since the place burned down. You do remember from when you guys did burn it down that the previous tenant came out very quickly after you guys and then presumably left town. Yeah. You don't see any signs of anybody coming in, no ritual spots, no ghostly sounds or anything like that. Found a bunch of loot, but that's about it.
Did we already solve this one?
I kind of want to wait till like. How long do we wait for? Can we hang out until like past midnight?
Sure, you press T and then select the amount of hours you want to wait.
I break my head through the floorboards.
Oh shit! It's a ghost.
No, guys, I'm just seeing if it was okay for me to come up.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're cool.
Get any good down there? I found this shiny new breastplate.
Oh yeah, I got a bag.
Just a bag?
Well, watch. Oh, here. This came out of the bag I handed to the smart snake guy.
This is a ration bar. You found a bag of food?
No, the book.
Oh.
The book? That was 10 out of 10. Oh, man. Nice callback. Ration bar was a throwaway. That's great.
There's runes on this. That's more of a deck thing.
Is it?
Somebody.
Not really.
Actually, do I recognize the runes?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I did spend a lot of time in libraries.
Yeah. You recognize the runes. They are of an arcane nature. It appears to be... You've probably seen many of these. Well, maybe not many, but you've probably seen some of these over your time. It appears to be a wizard spellbook.
This belonged to a wizard.
No, that's smart people stuff. That ain't for me. I just wanted something I could read. Wait,
Well,
maybe I can
all...
read it.
No, I wouldn't. Don't.
I open
don't.
and look at it.
Deck save.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Goodbye, cruel world.
Great.
Fireball.
Ooh, 25. Oh my god.
Not bad. So as soon as you open it, there's a flash of blinding light. You kind of jump back and drop it as the whole thing just goes up in flames in a fiery inferno.
Yeah, it does that.
You take 12 points of fire damage.
Oh, I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Oh, I got you. And I'll splash my milk on him.
It
You
works.
said
You put
12
them
points
out.
of damage? Okay.
Yeah, 12 fire.
I was not expecting you to use it for that purpose, Yogurt.
Told you I was saving it for later.
Oh.
Dude, I still got a little bit of ice.
Wait, is the whole book on fire, or did it subside after?
The book burned up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Here, I think I'm gonna show you guys. Here, watch. I'm stupid enough to just undo the bag to let everything drop out of it.
And with that, we're going to end the session for the night. And we're going to find out what all tumbles out of this bag of holding next week.
It's like 30 more spell points.
There's a lot of shit in that bag, so I will...
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I don't know what's in it without...
Maybe before next week, I'll just post it in the chat, but more than likely, I'll just wait till next week, and we'll pick up with you guys literally having to sift through all the stuff that came out of this bag.
Bag's gonna hold it to what, 1,500 pounds again? Something
It's
like that?
volume based, not
yeah,
weight
it's
based.
Volume based? Okay.
27 cubic feet?
Is it? I don't remember which one's volume.
Bag can
which
hold up
one's
to
weight.
500 pounds, not exceeding a volume
500
of
pounds.
64 cubic feet.
Oh, so it's both. Wait,
Yeah.
is the portable hole just dimension them? I can't remember.
I think so.
Just don't let Lauren turn into a monkey and rip it.
Well, that was a bag of devouring, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one doesn't devour, so we're fine. Just don't
Right.
get sucked into it.
So, stream, hey, talking to you now. Subscribe to Twitch
Oh,
Prime. It's a purple button. Just go ahead and hit that. We love you long time. Even if you don't subscribe, we still love you long time. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out the Twitch stream, 6:30 to 10 o'clock every Monday, and then 6 to 9 on Tuesdays for the Tuesday Rain game. Again, 2 groups, same world. Interesting stuff might happen. We already had a little bit of crossover between the 2 groups. This group actually just met dressy mercenary company people that the other group interacted with in their first session, and things that they have started to do in this world will start to affect the other group, and vice versa. As the world changes, both groups get affected. Should be fun. It's a handful to DM for sure. A lot of prep every week, but I love it. It's fucking fun, and the chaos is amusing to me. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Subscribe to Twitch Prime. Once again, VODs go up Friday/Saturday, and we'll see you next week and tomorrow for Tuesday game. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for about a minute while I run some ads. Love you long time.
Well, bye.
Bye.